right, it's Talk That Rocks, the new 105.3 FM. 311. Somebody's been dicking around with my mic again. I find out who it is. I'm going to drag them out in the street and disembowel them. Is that where you pulled their beehole out?
Pretty close.
Yeah.
Well, obviously it's not a weekend show.
No, that's okay. That's all right. I find it out. I'm going to beat the snot. I don't even care who it is. I don't care if it's Bob McNeil. Okay. I'm going to beat the piss out of him.
Okay.
Where was I? Producer Dan Lewis is here. J.D. Ryan. Eddie Boyd. Everett Newton. Jonathan Dodge is in the thing. Thank you. All right, Everett, what's the update on the charges against the ticket?
Everything is progressing as planned.
Rob and Chloe give you the paperwork yet?
Not yet.
Okay. Once you get it from them, which is actually their sworn statement that they've been molested.
Correct.
By a lesbian.
An offensive touching.
Every time I look at that tape, the more I'm just a gag.
Yes. You remember what I did?
You explained.
I did.
So once the paperwork goes back to the city, who is it that's actually...
It's the city attorney's office.
City attorneys. Once they get it, how long before they turn around and issue a warrant for the arrest of it?
That is really at their discretion.
What's the normal turnaround time?
Well, I usually operate on the other end of things. I would say within a couple of weeks, certainly.
What if we were able to prove that she's a flight risk?
Well, I don't think that that's necessarily factored into any sort of prosecutorial decision on a Class C misdemeanor.
What if she skips town?
Well, then she'll have active warrants for her arrest. She'll be a fugitive from justice.
Ooh. Okay. Minimum, what's it going to cost them to get out of this?
Well, the fine for Class C misdemeanor assault is...
Let's say they're found guilty.
$500 max. Anywhere from $1 to $500.
Plus legal fees.
Well, of course, yes.
Stomach acid.
That's true.
Just the overall irritation factor.
One would think.
Good. That's what I was hoping for. All right, so how long before that's put into motion?
I think the city attorney's office just needs to get the paperwork from Rob and Chloe, and then they can take the next step, which presumably is to actually file the charges.
Good. So the city attorney's office was equally a gag?
I don't think that the person that I talked to there had not viewed the videotape at the time I spoke with her.
Right.
But when she sees the video, I'm sure she will exclaim, as I did.
Perfect. I wonder what they're doing over there, the ticket. They wonder if this is just another radio sticky bit. You know, they're not really going to file charges.
No.
What kind of a-hole would file charges over some stupid radio bit?
But it's not, though. I mean, clearly they were assaulted. That's one thing. You know, we joke around about all this stuff, but clearly an assault occurred. 2 counts. I think any jury with half a brain that sees this video.
Right. A jury that possibly could be rewarded with T-shirts and content.
No, but we couldn't say that even if it were true.
I'm just saying if it were to happen somehow, they were to be on the jury and then contact us later for remuneration.
Rock of ages.
What?
I'm covering my ears so I can't hear any of this.
You'd have to take the headphones off.
Oh, yeah.
You can't contact a jury afterwards to say thank you. Here's some concert tickets.
Well, I think it's the promise of concert tickets beforehand that might ultimately become problematic.
T-shirt?
I think T-shirts run into trouble there, too.
Oh. Okay.
All these rules.
Yeah, it's a law. I don't know.
Can you wear a T-shirt into court that says, that it has on it, free concert tickets if my side wins?
Yeah.
Yes, you can.
Because you're not saying it to anybody.
Yeah, you're just wearing a shirt. This is one of those novelty shirts that you can buy anywhere.
You know, Dan, I don't think that's ever come up. Let's check it out.
Good idea. That's a great idea.
Then you can say, what? Oh, just a shirt. Oh.
Just a great big shirt with a $100 bill on the front of it.
Well, got it at Target.
And just keep pointing at it the whole time. Every time the jury looks at you, just go,
on the back, this could be yours.
Yeah. Make this yours. Insert urinate. You may have already won.
If I do.
Yeah. I like that. Now, will this go before a jury or a judge?
Well, that will ultimately depend on how she decides to handle her cases. She can take it either to a jury or a judge, assuming that the state waives a jury trial as well.
Okay.
Or she can plead out and accept a fine on each case.
Now, what happens if Chloe and Rob can't make it for the trial if they're still in rehab?
You mean from the injuries that they've suffered?
Mm-hmm.
Or are you talking about the post-traumatic stress syndrome that may cause them to...
That could be years.
Yeah. Days or even weeks to develop.
Perfect. Okay. Good. Well, then let me know. What, Eddie?
Could they actually sue civilly afterwards?
Or before.
Before.
Really?
Could sue her.
What would be the damages civilly?
Well, it would depend on what sort of pain and suffering they had. Truly, I think a civil case would be a bit difficult. I mean, you can prove liability, but you've also got to prove damages, and they haven't really been damaged in any significant sort of physical
Did you see the
way.
chick?
Well, you got a point.
That would be mental.
Yes.
All right.
For all who gaze upon her.
All right. I have nothing else. Ready to start news? If you like.
I also had the audio from Channel 4 last night.
What was on that?
Oh, you were on the story about the key lock thing with, what's your name?
Oh, that's right.
That was on.
How was it?
It was cute. It was good.
Cute?
It was good.
Did you miss it?
Yeah.
I got it on that right there.
Yeah, I got a couple of emails about one particular shot.
Oh, yeah.
Did they use a shot of my nose? Mm-hmm. The really close-up one?
Uh-huh. Yeah, I got a couple of emails. Just people saying you need to trim your nose hair.
I don't have any nose hairs.
He was right up your nose.
It wasn't the nose hairs I was worried about. It's the size of it. And there's no reason to get that close. Those cameras have like 20-to-1 zooms.
Not a single person complained about your nose.
It's the nose hair. I have no nose hair. I pull those out at stoplights.
And, of course, they debuted the Captain Morgan outfit.
Oh, that's right. I forgot you had it on. They use that footage?
Yes. They say they'll do anything, wear anything, and blah, blah, blah. That's the shot of the outfit.
Huh. They use Woodrow?
They did.
Mm-hmm. They say who he was?
Yes. It's about 2 minutes in length.
Good. Sorry, I missed it.
You want to hear it? It's on there.
I suppose. What cut is it?
Last one. I think it's 6.
6?
Uh-huh.
When did it run last night?
At 10:14.
Yeah. That's early in the newscast, isn't it? Normally a fluff piece like that, they run later in the newscast.
Mm-hmm. Right before sports.
No, because he's black and too many people painted.
That's not it. That's Chris Rock.
Oh.
Cut 6, not cut 1.
Well, lock yourself out of the house, maybe the car.
Don't want to call a locksmith? The ads say you can use the Dino Lockpick.
She even sounds fat. Doesn't she?
Yeah. She gives you a little compliment at the end.
Oh, she does?
Yeah, very end.
All right. I'll refrain from comments until the end of the story.
Okay.
Fox 4 Sarah Seidner enlisted the folks from the Russ.
God, she sounds fat.
That didn't last long.
I remember in the 70s when she started at Channel 4. She was thin, hot, nice full lips. Now her body caught up.
Martin Show to find out if this gadget is a deal or a dud.
All right, there we go.
This is Extreme Radio. They'll say...
Could you back that camera up?
That's it.
Didn't I tell her afterwards not to use that shot?
Yes.
She must not have heard you.
How long did the shot last?
About 4 seconds.
Okay. All right, then. We're going to get a shot of Sarah's ass. It's going on my website. I warned her. Okay. No reason to get that close with that camera to my nose. There's just none.
Maybe she didn't edit the piece. Maybe somebody else did.
I don't care.
Extreme Radio. They'll say...
Could you back that camera up? There is no reason. Seriously.
Do. And wear just about anything on the...
Is that the Captain Morgan?
Yeah. shot on TV.
The Russ Martin Show, and their listeners love it.
I'm just saying, look at the numbers.
They're never short on opinions or advice here.
Yeah, my mom told me that once. She goes, you know what, in case you ever get locked out of the car, why don't you keep a coat hanger in the trunk? So let me ask you something, old woman. How do I get in the trunk?
Try using the $24.95 Dino Quick Lock Pick.
Did she ever get it to work for her?
Nope.
Will open automobile, truck, home, office, file cabinets, padlocks, and more.
I handed out the padlocks, and the trouble began.
Okay, Eddie, you didn't even let me try the directions, and now you got it stuck in a lock.
We fixed that.
You really should have bitch slapped her right there. In fact, she's giving you, she's a guest. And Eddie's the last one you come in and give grief. Well, I'm the last one. Eddie's right down the list.
Right there.
And I forced the guys to listen to the directions during their live show, which didn't go over too well.
All right, unscrew the tightening device and slide forward.
Hey, you know what? If I got to suffer through bad radio, her when she gets back and tries to... What did they bleep out?
F her when she gets back and tries to edit this.
Yeah, you can't say F on television.
I didn't say F on the air.
No, you bleeped it.
Oh, okay. Edit this.
Turns out trying to pick locks is even harder. The lock stayed locked, but picking on me seemed effortless.
Look at that.
I'm going to stop falling.
Oh, that's right.
The third time you pretended you opened it.
After several tries, I failed too. Russ called in backup.
What'd you unlock that for?
Oh, I got a Slim Jim.
Well, that worked. We know that worked. All right,
we went over the directions again. Still locked.
All right, Sarah, looks like your bit's crapped to bed.
So I tried it several times on a truck. No luck. As usual, Russ Martin got the last word.
This is a dud. Well, here's the thing. It might work, but if you have to call a locksmith to show you how to work it, then you've already spent the money on a locksmith.
Sarah's side there reporting.
Right? You got it. Yeah, she's fat. that was it?
Yeah, well, could have said, what a dork.
Yeah. All right. Sound like a lovely piece. Mm-hmm. It's on Channel 4. Mm-hmm.
I've gotten a couple of calls saying it ran again this morning twice at 6 and
lovely
7:30.
Mm-hmm. Color?
It was in color with sound.
Yeah, I know that. I just heard it. Go ahead, Carly. You're on the air.
Yeah, I was just making a comment about seeing you guys on TV last night and seeing JD and his little Captain Morgan thing or whatever. He does not need to talk about fat girls, okay? I mean, you were standing there. You must not, you don't weigh very much at all. That's the first time I've ever seen you in person. And, but anyway, he does not need to talk about fat girls.
Hey, I don't talk about fat girls.
Yeah, you
Please.
No, I don't.
When Russ plays the little Moo Moo song, you need to play that song as an introduction for JD when he does the news.
That'd be kind of cute.
Because, hon.
That'd be fun.
You do not, you have...
Whoa, thank you very kindly. But I've lost 30 pounds, so I'm really doing well. Appreciate it.
You've lost 30 pounds? You still look like that?
Yeah.
You don't need to
I can only imagine what you look like.
Huh?
I can only imagine
what you look like. It doesn't matter what I look like. I know that you felt at Weight Watchers. I know every time they bring food up there on Friday, you like stuff in your face, and Russ is like going...
I'm still losing weight.
You're getting pistol whipped, buddy.
I mean,
every time.
Oh, my gosh.
And I'm still losing weight. 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 And I'm still losing weight.
Honey, please.
And I'm still losing weight.
The good thing, you know what's sad? Is your girlfriend... Excuse me?
What's sad? This stick doesn't work for you.
What? I'm still losing weight.
Yeah, I know.
Shut up all she wants. I know I'm heavy. I know I'm heavy. I know I've lost it.
You're using my stick. That doesn't work with you.
Well,
work on your own.
Me.
I just
so what would something else be?
I don't know.
Well, I'm just presenting the facts. I've lost weight. I'm continuing to lose weight. I know I'm overweight. That's why I'm on a diet. So what your point would be?
My point would be, don't be talking about fat people.
A, I don't. B, I've lost weight.
Yeah, you do.
No, I don't.
Yes,
you do.
I know, but you jump on the fat wagon.
I laugh.
You laugh. You should be more supportive for heavy people because you're right in there with them.
All right, now I'm going to help my buddy.
Oh, thank you.
All right,
here we go. Appreciate it.
Carla, let me ask you something.
Yes.
Are you a big woman?
Am I a big woman?
Yes.
I am a thick girl, yes.
Yeah, of course you are. And that would be the only reason why you would call in and bitch. You should thank God for clothes. You should get down on your knees every single day and thank Eli Wallach for inventing the cotton gin. You fat bitch!
You're right. You do that better.
Thanks.
It's actually one of his slaves.
Who? Eli Wallach had slaves?
Which is Eli Whitney.
Who was that?
The guy who slave invented the cotton gin.
Who's Eli Wallach?
An actor.
He's an actor.
He must have been busy. He had slaves, did the cotton gin, and was an actor.
Amazing.
Well-rounded guy.
What?
Nothing. I just love days that start off like this. Makes me wish my car broke down.
Well, and in your defense, you are positively live by comparison to how you were a year ago.
Yeah.
And Russ's main bitch about fat chicks is that they don't take any action to become less fat, and you're certainly taking action to become less fat.
I'm back in my 32-inch jeans. These are 32 somewhere.
Yeah. You're not fat.
I'm doing okay.
You're not fat.
Well, I'm still overweight, no doubt. Compared to what I used to be.
Oh, yeah.
I used to be about 165. I'm about 182 this morning.
I just wanted to see how far it was going to go.
Oh, yeah, it was fun.
It's always fun.
I just kind of lingered in the cave, then I came out when I thought my buddy needed some help. What is it, Dan? What is it, Tracy?
That was just wrong.
What's that?
Y'all should have been taking that for him from the start.
I just wanted to let it go for a while.
No.
I wanted her to think she had a friend in me.
Please. She's just a cow mama, can't take care of
I know.
She's adorable. That's wrong.
On her knees.
That's wrong. You owe him an apology.
Eli Wallach.
Here.
I got it. Thank you.
And you owe Eli Wallach.
So it was one of Eli Wallach's slaves?
Eli Whitney.
Whatever.
Yeah. That actually invented the cotton gin.
Oh. I thought
Slaves couldn't get patents.
So he did?
Yeah. So he got the credit.
Yeah.
I'll be damned.
Well, it took all the work off the slaves. Although, did you know at one point, even former slaves, when the cotton gin came into its heyday,
but it was big.
Yeah. Even former slaves went out and got new slaves to help run the things because at that point, cotton was now a great big commodity for the South. I just thought it was funny. The former slave went, let's go get us some That concludes today's history lesson. Thank you.
Marvelous.
And you sure it was Whitney?
Yeah.
It's going to be a fun day.
One of his slaves.
Wasn't the guy from The Good, Bad, and the Ugly?
No, that was somebody else.
Eli Wallach?
Sure.
Yeah. All right. What happens when you go to community college? You get just enough. All right. You ready to start?
Yeah.
But it sounded good.
Yeah. 329, J.D. Ryan's on the new 105.3 FM Talk with News.
Express News brought to us by Service King and by Carrabba's Italian Grill. Experience Italian like you've never had it before. Come to Carrabba's and taste the thrill of the grill. It is Wednesday, June the 5th. Let's see here. Birthdays today. Marky Mark Wahlberg, 31. Kenny G turns 46. Fred Stone of Sly and the Family Stone is 56. I'm not telling that joke anymore. Federal agents have been visiting and calling dive shops in the Florida Keys, asking them to report anybody who might be trying to learn to scuba dive to carry out terrorist attacks. They said they were finishing in the Keys, would move north to Miami, Fort Lauderdale, and West Palm Beach area soon. The effort is underway nationwide. Florida is a focal point because it is one of the leading dive states. The FBI issued its initial warning May 23rd without going into specifics. If you hate the Dallas-Fort Worth commute, you're not alone. The Dallas-Fort Worth community is nearly the slowest in the nation, according to the latest government figures. But a southern Texas route ranked the fastest. If you live in the suburb of Alvarado, your average commute is 59 minutes. Some of your neighbors down south have the shortest commute, less than 6. The shortest commute is Laughlin Air Force Base near the Mexican border in southwest Texas.
That explains our time spent listening.
Yes.
Being 9 hours a week. People are stuck in traffic.
Every single. Got off on Mockingbird today. Going over the DFW gun range. Down to one lane. You can't move anywhere.
I get up in the morning and look at the text dot cams. I don't have people sit in traffic. I really don't.
It's horrible. My partner drives in from McKinney every morning.
Why?
That's where he lives.
Okay. I'll accept that.
McDonald's.
I may challenge you later on the Eli Wallach thing.
Yeah. Okay.
McDonald's Corporation has agreed to donate $10 million to Hindus and other groups to settle lawsuits filed against the chain for mislabeling French fries and hash browns as vegetarian. The groups filed lawsuits accusing the fast food giant of mislabeling its French fries and hash browns as vegetarian. McDonald's has since acknowledged that the vegetable oil used to fry the potatoes contains essence of beef for flavoring. The company also put an apology on its website. McDonald's admits that mistakes were made in letting the public know about the ingredients of the fries and the hash browns. In the apology, the company expressed regret for any hardship it's caused to Hindus and vegetarians and others. We're sorry.
You know what? Just to get back at them, I go out to this.
No, that would be a bad idea.
That'd be a nice way to get back at them. Nobody heard it. That's why I didn't correct myself. We just go out to the salad bar.
Yeah.
A little sign that says, free salad for Hindus.
Vegetarian.
Right. And right before you put the lettuce out there, you take it out and rub it all over cow butts. Bull weenies. Enjoy.
And they sit back and giggle. Houston's downtown ballpark has a new name. The Astros, it used to be Enron. The Astros will soon play at Minute Maid Park. They announced the deal between the ball club and the division of Coca-Cola.
They should have give it to a black guy. Named him Ron. Just put his big head on top of the thing.
Ron Park.
Enron. Yeah, just go like, just a great big headed black guy just going. They start calling it Enron Park.
One of the guys with the lanterns.
Yeah. Let's let them figure it out.
Officials with the Minute Maid Company said the deal will go for 28 years and worth about $100 million. Branded the last place losers for 4 years, the United States gave soccer and the folks back home a wake-up call today with a shocking 3-2 upset of Portugal.
Wow.
The world's 5th ranked team.
Wow.
Big story.
Soccer.
Woohoo.
We beat who? Portugal? Portugal.
Huge. Yeah.
Soccer, right?
World Cup. Big news.
It was. They recycled that like every 20 minutes on CNN headline news today.
Yeah. Oh, soccer fans are insane.
One of the biggest stories around the world. Oh, that's what they said.
Oh, yeah. Huge following, just not in this country.
I understand why.
It's real. Yeah.
I was not aware of this, but superstar dancer and actor Gregory Hines likes his women cut. Gregory's engaged to Negrita Jade, is it? I don't know how to pronounce that.
Have you seen the pictures of her?
No.
She's a female bodybuilder who just happens to have once been the Canadian overall national champion female bodybuilder. The two at the dance floor after the Sunday's Tony Awards, and Negrita even took Gregory in her little arms and dipped him after the end of the dance. She dipped him.
Nobody seen pictures of her?
Mm-hmm.
No.
I think this makes him gay.
Why?
Is she like huge muscular or is she just toned?
Hold on. Let's see. We'll start here. First of all, that's her face right there. That's not pretty. It looks like a guy. It looks like Rob.
Oh. Wow.
Look at that.
Oh, my God.
That's grotesque.
That looks like Rob.
She's lifting weights in this picture, and not only can you see all the veins in her arm, it's almost like you can see the fibers in her muscle. I don't know how to describe it.
Flip Wilson on steroids with long hair.
That's a female.
No, I think I could do better than that.
The female Rob.
It looks like her arms are made out of plaster. It's just got that weird texture to it. Here's another one. Seriously, if you go after chicks like that, you're fag.
I know what you're talking about on the way their muscles look. When people get super muscular like that, it's like their skin dimples up somehow.
Yeah. It looks like unfinished cement.
Yeah.
She's got breast implants to make up for it, because normally chicks that do that, they're flat chested.
Yeah, their cans go away. Let me find it. Oh, here's another one.
Well, everything else aside, do you really want to date a chick that can kick your ass?
No. Look at that. Ugh. She looks like a guy, except for the hair. Look at her legs. I don't see how this...
Sorry, transsexual.
Yeah, you could point at her and go, hey, that used to be a guy. And everybody go, yeah, I see it. Let me see if there's another one on here. Look. First, why would a guy, unless he's gay, which he probably is, go after a chick like that? And why would a woman do that to her body?
I don't know.
I mean, there's one in here. That's not it. She doesn't look as heinous in this one. Or heinous. Where's the one? There's one in here that looks like an earlier shot. Here it is. You could go, okay, you're a little over the line, but right now, if you stop right there, you're okay.
Yeah.
See, look.
Yeah.
Still looks sweet.
Yeah.
Doesn't have all the definition in her legs.
Still looks like a chick.
Yeah. Do steroids do stuff to your face?
Yeah, I think so.
I mean, because right here, she looks young, and I don't know how old all these different pictures are.
I've heard they cause serious acne.
Yeah, I've heard about that.
Back in your face.
But does it do anything for the aging? Because look at her picture up here. Look at that. That doesn't even look like the same chick. In fact, it looks like maybe a twin brother.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes you gay. If that turns you on. All she's missing is a crank.
We're not sure of that.
Hold on. Go ahead, you're on the air.
Yes, the thing about the steroids in the women.
Yes.
Yes, it makes them look like a man. Their voice changes, and their clitoris, if they've taken steroids, that turned into a little penis.
Oh, okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
I like Gregory Hines in the movie Running Scared. Now I think he's gay. Seriously, why would you want a chick like that?
I don't know. Not attractive to me.
That would be a perfect way to be gay.
And cover it up.
And cover it up.
Sure.
Have her do a strap-on? It'd be like being a guy. Nobody in Hollywood says anything because you're with a woman.
Yeah.
And you're still getting to bang a guy. I think he'd
never thought of it. Never occurred to me.
Yes, hello.
Yeah, when a woman works out to that degree, whether she's on roids or not, she's going to look and sound like a man.
I don't know, just working out like that would change everything that's going on in your body. I think it's the steroids that push them over the edge. I don't know why you keep going though. Who wants to be able to pose and you can see every tendon, every muscle in their leg? That's disgusting.
Yeah.
Well, they get into
man.
Thank you.
They get into competitions, you know.
Well, also their period will stop. When a woman works out a lot like that, they will generally stop having them.
I'm buying weights.
Just hand her the chick when she walks in.
I think the mood swings change, but
yeah. How bad do we need to break, Eddie?
Pretty bad.
All right. Go to your last story, if you would, please. Go ahead, you're on the air.
Hello?
Yes.
I want to know, is Russ Martin still shave his ass?
Yes, I do.
You do?
Yes, I do.
This is Russ?
Yes.
And you still shave your ass?
Absolutely. And my nads.
Why do you shave your ass?
Chicks like it.
Huh?
I like it.
You like it?
Makes me feel gay.
Really?
Yes.
This ain't Russ Martin.
Yes, it is.
Oh, I was just wondering.
All right. You're welcome. Go ahead.
Okay, got to come out to our second anniversary party, Texas Motorplex in Ennis, June 22nd from 3 until 10. Big live bands, big toys, big drinks. We give away free tickets, and I'll be giving away some at Moose and Vinny's Thursday night. Also, the Buddy Contest at 4 o'clock and 6 o'clock. Listen for your name. You can go to kyng.com, click on Win Cash for details. I'm J.D. Ryan on the Talk That Rocks Texas, the new 105.3 FM Talk.
More of the Russ Martin Show coming right up.
Check on traffic. Jonathan Dodge at the controls of the new 105.3 FM Talks White Lightning.
Well, I don't know about you, but I'm thoroughly disgusted after that.
Good.
All right, this report brought to you by Cuervo and by AT&T Wireless. They welcome you to M-Life, a life where you be connected in new ways to the people and things you care about the most. That's curve from southbound 310 SM right to eastbound 175. Left lane is blocked due to a gravel truck hit his crash. Southbound 635 and southeast exit. The left lane's blocked with delays back to Centerville Road due to an accident there. Northbound I-35 Simmons 635. Minor delays due to an accident. Westbound 183 on the service road at Wingrid. Watch out for delays on the service road and delays on the highway from Texas Stadium due to people slowing down to take a look at the SUV that slammed into a K clinic. This report brought to you by Boston Market. Now get into any one of 5 delicious Boston Market meals for just $5.49. Try the quarter white chicken with 2 sides or the Oriental grilled chicken salad, just $5.49. Boston Market. Slow down. That's traffic. I'm Jonathan Dodge. And the new 105.3 FM. White. Lightning.
Thank you, Jonathan. Clearing tonight, 62 for the overnight low. Have some rain off and on throughout the afternoon. The partly cloudy, 84 degrees. Tomorrow we have 81 degrees currently at the Talk That Rocks, Texas. The new 105.3 FM Talk.
I don't know, Eddie. Why do you ask?
I was the first one in the office today and was trying to clean off my desk and pick stuff up out of the floor and just noticed and thought, I don't want to touch it, so I just kind of pushed it up under the couch.
Yes.
I saw that one. Also, the one on my desk. There's one in the trash can. And now there's a couple on Russ's desk.
And multiple empty bottles of Corona.
Good night.
It was a big night with the Bosnian chicks.
Lovely. Did we finish the task, obviously?
Most of it. What?
I've just never heard anybody say that.
Both at the same time?
Almost.
Ring around the rosy?
Not really.
No.
We played strip operation.
Yeah, operation was on the floor.
Yeah.
Pieces of the game everywhere.
With drunk chicks who were weaving and bobbing.
What is that? Drunk chicks. Drunk Bosnian chicks.
Yes.
And, well, but they were doing okay with the drunk operation. No clothes were coming off. So we switched to 21. I broke out the Marshall Brodini magic cards.
Yes. What's the brown stain on the carpet? Right in front of your desk, there's a new brown stain.
I don't know. Maybe it was the one I didn't get to.
Why are there stains?
I don't know. She was out of commission.
What would you have done to it if you'd gotten to it?
I meant maybe it's out of commission.
Oh. Oh, maybe you got to lick up a stain.
No.
So?
What?
Did you? I mean, almost. You got one then.
One of them.
1 out of 2. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
In fact,
what's wrong with the other one?
The chicken hoofer.
Yes.
The chick that dances like a chicken.
Mm-hmm.
She, I think it's the way it turned out, she was actually there just to get that other chick into the office.
Oh.
That makes sense?
She wanted to be with her?
No, she didn't. The chicken dancing chick,
right?
She didn't really want to get in with that.
Oh, she was there to get the quiet one in.
Yeah.
She was just a Serbo-Croatian liaison.
Yeah. She, yeah.
Just move on.
Yeah. Once she got naked, she didn't really want to do anything. And then, when things started, God, I feel so trashy. When things started, she goes, I'm going to go downstairs and smoke. Very strange.
There we go.
So she put her clothes back on and went downstairs and just left you there with
the other one.
You got cammage on both?
Yeah, both of them got totally naked.
Okay, that's good.
And all three of us are sitting on the couch.
Love some movie.
Hold on. I have to grab my...
Did you get no pictures, I did?
No.
I mean, of them, not of you.
And I went through that office 8 times, checking for camcorders, cameras, audio, mini discs, anything. Even waited for a while because Dan and his great big fat ass sits in the office. After I went, I'm going to the bathroom. The Bosnian chicks are coming up. When I come back from the bathroom, I want everybody gone. And JD and Eddie were already on their way out because they knew that the chicks were supposed to be up at 7:30. Dan sits down at his desk, puts his feet up on a chair, and starts watching TV.
Dan, you blockhead.
I'm doing that on purpose.
I know.
He's been rooster blocking me all week. Oh, you missed Monday and Tuesday.
What happened?
I just had him in there, and Dan came back both times.
Dan, are you just envious? Is that why you're doing this?
You screwed this up for him twice.
Well, no, the first time was just happenstance. I had gone out to dinner with a buddy, and I came back, and Russ's car was still there, and I knew the girls were coming up. Or I had assumed that they were coming up.
Hold on a second. This guy on line 1 thinks the muscle chicks are hot?
Yeah.
Yes, Charles?
What do you mean?
Bad.
What's this about? I don't understand. Why do you think guys who like chicks with
Buccaneer.
muscles are gay? What's wrong with a girl with some muscles?
These chicks look like guys.
But it's better to have the muscle build than it is the extra poundage and fat. Think about it.
Anal jabber.
No, I mean, come on. Just think, when you're going down...
Hold on, I have to sneeze. Hold on. Butt ninja.
When you're going down south, and you got a skinny little chick, and she gets excited, and she closes up on you, it's like putting your head in the middle of a nutcracker.
Ooh, jabber.
But when... Come on.
You're gay.
No.
Yes, you are.
No, it's a good thing.
No, it's not.
Oh, yeah. Just to know that some chick can take her legs and wrap them around you and just tie you up in a knot, that's freaking awesome. That's not a gay thing.
Yes, it is. You're with the only thing that's missing is a penis.
I don't want the penis.
Yes, you do.
No,
if you want to be with a chick that looks like a guy, you're technically gay. Pickle
She doesn't
smoocher.
look like a guy.
Yes, she does.
Yes, they
She doesn't
do.
even feel like a guy.
No, actually, she probably feels more muscular than a guy. Did you go take a look at these pictures? I don't even know where they are. Hold on a second. I'll give you the web address. Hold on a second. And don't anybody call and ask Dan for it, because he's not going to give it to you. All right.
You're just missing out.
I ain't missing out on nothing. All right. The website is NEGRITA. JAYDE.com. You have to dig around for pictures. You go take a look at that. She is more muscular than almost any guy I know.
Yeah.
Okay, well, if you're talking about one that looks like the Michelin Man built up, well, that's a little different. But a woman who's got a good toned...
You know what? There's one thing to a chick that goes out and gets on the Stairmaster and all the other stuff and keeps herself in shape. That's tone. This chick is a bodybuilder, and if you're into that, you...
Or what?
A butt jockey.
Come on, man. It's good stuff.
No, it's not.
Stuff.
But you know what?
You tried it?
I have not.
Tried it?
No.
Then what?
How intimidating would that be to be in bed? I mean, you're a thin man, Russ. To be in bed with a woman whose shoulders are half again as wide as yours.
I didn't have an orgasm. I didn't.
It
was bad.
She can just take you out.
You know what? You're absolutely right. I will now salute you because you're a rear admiral.
That ain't funny.
Yeah, it is.
No, it ain't.
If you're into chicks like that, you're gay. And you're just covering it up. That's your way to be with a guy and nobody knows.
I don't know of any guys that are smooth like a chick.
A lot of bodybuilders are smooth. For some reason, they shave down and, I mean, their whole body.
Right.
Yeah. The girl does.
The guys do it, too.
Well, I don't know about the guys. I'm not hanging out with the guys. I like the girls. Oh, well, you have no idea.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't.
You're gay.
You'll have to try it one day. It'd be kind of like, hibatka for the first time.
A what?
A hibatka.
What is that?
It's a dish.
Oh.
And it looks kind of greasy.
What do you serve that with? Possibly a side order of weenie genie?
No.
All right, I got to go, you little rumpian. Brownie hound.
Are you still talking to me?
Yes.
I don't.
And I left out Grunt Swapper. I got to go. What?
I was looking at this chick's pictures again.
Yeah.
The Negrita Jade.
Right.
She's had her nose done, too, not just the breast. There's some pictures on there where she's not...
Hang on, let me look. Ah, damn, now the server... Everybody's on the damn site slowing it down. All right, I see one where she's got a really flared nose.
Yeah, go to picture number 10.
All right, hold on.
In the yellow bathing suit.
I'm almost there. Yeah, she has.
Her nose has gone from being wide to being narrow and long and little tip on the end.
Yeah.
So she's had that added on.
That's a good nose, John.
Yeah.
If I had a snot palace like that, I'd have a nose job, too. Hold on. Let me look at it, guy. Yeah, you're right. She's had it flared. I'm not flared up. Yeah.
Narrowed
and pointed. Tapered.
Would you do a big nose chick?
Would I do a chick?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's some chicks that I thought were hot with big noses. Back before, she got old, Barbara Streisand's not bad looking.
Yeah.
I'd have banged her back in the 60s if I'd have been old enough. Trying to think other chicks with big noses.
Jennifer Grey chick is Grey.
Yeah, but I don't know that I would have banged her with the nose that big. Who's in the hall waving at us? Oh, it's Doc. All right, just because it's Doc, I'm not going to jump his ass. Break it here again, Eddie?
Please.
Well, of course. All right, we'll be right back.
More of the Russ Martin Show coming right up.
All right, 4:05. You ran legal ID, right? J.D. Ryan is here, Everett Newton, the rock and roll attorney. Eddie Boyd, associate producer. Producer Dan Lewis. Jonathan Dodge is in the thing. Go ahead, Chris. You're on the air. Chris.
Hey, my sister's a bodybuilder. What's wrong with bodybuilding?
Are you on a speakerphone?
Yeah.
Get off of it.
My sister's a bodybuilder. I want to know why you don't like women bodybuilders.
You mean great big ones?
No, she's not real big.
Where are you right now?
Huh?
Where are you?
At my office.
What do you do?
I build air conditioner frames.
Okay. Do you know what kind of bodybuilders I'm talking about?
Yeah. Ones that work out and live for competition?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that what your sister does?
Yeah.
Does she look like a guy?
No.
Is she bigger than you?
No.
You work out?
Yeah.
Are you a builder too?
No.
Well, she works out and she looks like a guy.
She don't look like a guy.
Well, I'm talking about the chicks that look like guys.
Well, I like some of the ones that look like guys.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah, you got it.
Mm-hmm. Well, I guess you told me. I guess there's nothing else to say. Mm-hmm. Now what? Mm-hmm. You still there? Okay. Anything else you want? Mm-hmm. Well, you know what? Yeah, it's a well thought out argument. You should be very proud of yourself there as you build the little frames for air conditioning units.
Ouch.
Yeah. Now what? That's right.
My brain hurts. I'd expect you to smack me with my job.
I had to take him off the air. He said F 3 times. Did I catch all of them?
Yes.
Yeah. And yeah, she looks like a guy. Not only if you want to be with her, you're gay. She's a dyke. Go ahead, Eric. You're on the air.
Yeah, Russ, I got pulled over yesterday. They took me to jail because I had my pistol on me. Mm-hmm. And I was wondering if Everett's there, if there's any chance, when I go to court, is there any chance I get my pistol back?
Potentially, if you're acquitted, you can get a release order from the judge. If you're convicted, then probably not.
If I'm convicted, what am I looking at time-wise? Or, first offense, I got a clean record.
You'll end up with probation.
What'd you get stopped for?
Well, it was in Cedar Hill, and they pulled me over for not using my turn signal correctly.
Cedar Hill police officer?
Yes.
Probably one of the finest police forces on the planet.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Where was the gun, just for interest's sake?
I want police officers out there to remember that when I move out that way. Where was the gun? Was it in plain view?
No, it was between my seat and my middle console.
Why did they search your car?
Well, he asked if I had a weapon in the car, and he had that look on his face. He's about to search it. I know
one of those search looks?
Yeah. Let me give it to you, Everett. Here's the I'm about to search you look.
Ooh, I confess.
Well, the reason I know that look is that cop knew me back when I was 16. They used to mess with us all the time.
Well, that didn't make any difference. They just can't search your car unless they give you this look, which is dangerously close to the Arnold, what you talking about, Willis look.
Yep, exactly.
That means I'm about to search you.
Well, they usually have that look.
Yeah. Well, they just can't. Were you under arrest?
I was after I told them.
Yeah. I didn't think they could just search your car unless you're under arrest. All right?
Yeah.
Well, it depends. if they have probable cause to search your car, let's say, for example, they pull you over for a speeding ticket and they smell freshly burned marijuana in your car.
Right.
Then that gives rise to probable cause to search your
hold on.
parts of your car.
Eric, did you have anything in the car other than the gun?
Nope.
All right. I don't think I ever let you finish your answer. Why did you get stopped?
Because I used my turn signal
as
I was turning.
You said that.
Before I was changing.
All right, simple traffic stop, no reason to search his vehicle.
Right.
Okay. Unless it reeked of either alcohol or pot.
Or, if the gun had been in plain view and the officer saw the gun, then he could be taken into custody. But if you're pulled over for a simple traffic stop, there's no reason constitutionally for an officer to search your car. And potentially a case can get thrown out. Of course, you've kind of blown that out of the water because you consented to the search.
Yeah, you told him he could look, right?
Yeah. Well,
that damn look.
He asked if I had a weapon. I said, yes, sir. I said, I have a pistol in the vehicle.
And you don't have a handgun license?
Actually, I got the paperwork in last week.
Oh, no, you don't. You don't have one now.
No. I was on my way back from work.
Yeah, I'd throw that away.
Well, there is a full array of possible defenses to unlawfully carrying a weapon.
Right.
If you go in more than 2 counties, for example, you can carry one.
Why were you toting your pistol?
Well, it's because I work at a stereo shop, and I'm the manager. I work up here by myself real late at night.
What about that?
The stereo manager exception is often used.
I'm talking about fear for safety.
No, that's not sufficient.
Really? Because Eddie's nodding, and you're... Why are you nodding, Eddie?
I used it twice because I worked at a pawn shop and carried a gun, and I dealt with money, but it was before they offered a handgun license. Right. So, that might make the difference there.
What was the 2-county rule? What was that?
If you're traveling 2 counties away, you can transport a handgun.
Interesting.
There are all kinds of little exceptions like that.
Is this guy screwed?
Not necessarily. Not if he hires a good lawyer.
You do it this time?
Yes.
You do this kind of stuff, Everett?
Yeah, absolutely. Go to Everett's website, DallasAttorney.com.
DallasAttorney.com?
Yeah.
I'll be giving you a call here shortly.
All right. Good luck.
All right, thanks.
What's to keep a cop from just saying he smelled marijuana? Well, just smelled it, so that's
there's nothing to say that, he thought you were drunk.
Well, sadly, in my opinion, that occurs on occasion. Okay. Not a lot. It's like anything else. I think by and large, most of the cops are good and do good work. But, it's kind of like the fake drug scandal. Obviously, we don't know exactly what's gone amiss there, but obviously there's been some underhanded dealing.
Okay. Just wondering.
Go ahead, Chuck. You're on the air.
Hey, Russ.
Mm-hmm.
Underhanded dealing.
Chuck.
Yeah.
Let's go.
How's it going?
Yes, Craig.
Hey, I got to disagree with you, Russ, about the whole bodybuilder thing, because when I was living in Berkeley...
Hold on, let me get out my list of gay terms.
Don't go there. Do you know who Corey Everson is?
Yeah.
She is a bona fide hottie. She worked out at a gym in Encino.
She's not bad, but she's not to the point of where you can see all the tendons and veins and everything in her muscles.
Oh, but she was, though. I saw her. She worked out at a gym I went to after she was all Miss Universe and stuff, and she's hot now. She's smoking hot. So I definitely...
wait a minute. Does she look like that now, or is she toned back down a little bit?
No, she looks more of like a real fit aerobics instructor.
All right,
now.
So what's the argument then?
Well, you said bodybuilder, and she's definitely...
I think I've already defined my image of a bodybuilder. When you can see the muscles and... striations? Would that be the right word?
Yeah. So you're talking about like a Nicole
Sinew.
Bass looking type chick.
I'm talking about a chick that looks like a guy.
Yeah, Nicole Bass.
Okay. So what am I off on?
Oh, well, hey, you win the argument there, but my point was...
You have none. I'm not talking about chicks that work out. I'm talking about chicks that do it for competition where you can see everything. They stop menstruating. Their cans go away.
Yeah, when you can cut off the head and not until the sex.
Yeah, that should be the test.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. If you just hold your hand up over their face, and at that point, if you can't tell male or female, and you're still attracted to that, you're gay. All right, Chuck, I've given you time to go over your thoughts. What do you want?
I just want to talk to Russ about Mark's how he's been doing his stuff. I mean, I know he's got his tan and salon going on and all that stuff.
No, he doesn't. He has an auto truck accessory place now.
Oh, does he now?
Yes, he does.
Where's it at?
I forget. Someplace in Richardson.
In Richardson?
No, he doesn't. He has an auto.
Is the radio up in the background?
Yeah.
Yeah, why don't you go listen to that instead of bothering me? I'm just going to tell you guys something I forgot. Oh, we were talking about... Hold on, I don't think this is the list. Line 6. All right, I'll grab it. Now, somebody sent me a list. The Dallas Police Union has a list of people that they're boycotting.
Oh, really?
Because they didn't want to get the pay raise. It's like, it's okay. Do I need to grab this now, Dan? Somebody thinks they're calling another station? All right.
Product.
Hi, Andrea. How can I help you?
Hi, I'm just looking for a song that has the words "Good Morning, Beautiful" by a guy. Yes. I don't know who does it. Do you know who does it?
What else is in the song? Do you know it?
Every day I wish I could wake up with you or something like that. Every day is a beautiful day when I wake up next to you.
Give me a big country artist right now. Tim McGraw. I don't think I know it, but since you're our 75th caller, how about if we give you some Tim McGraw tickets?
Are you kidding me?
No. Tim McGraw tickets. How about some backstage passes?
Are you kidding me?
Are you a Tim McGraw fan?
Yes.
Yeah. How about, you know what? You sound like such a sweet lady. Do you have a friend that you could take to the McGraw concert?
Yes.
Yes. How about a limo ride to and from the concert?
Oh, my God.
Yes.
This is crazy.
Yes, I know. What's your favorite station?
Oh, my God. Young Country.
Yes.
Holy cow.
How about a night stay at the hotel right by the arena?
Are you kidding? This is a joke.
Possibly a trip to the moon. How about that while we're at it?
Nobody ever believes me when I say that I get a lot of calls from people who still don't realize that this is not a country station anymore. It's been 2 years, over 2 years. They still call every day.
Well, it shows you why the ratings crapped. In their mind, they still think 105 is a country station, but nobody was listening to it.
No. But what are they hearing when they turn their radios onto this station?
They don't. They're just telling the number.
They're not. It just may be in their head. I mean, think about it. If K104 changed formats, I'd never know because I never sampled the station.
But would you remember the number from 2 years ago and suddenly decide to call it after not having listened to the station for the entire 2 years?
All the station numbers in town are the same. But pretty much they're all 787 and then
the frequency.
It is.
Yeah, my point
it's not like you have to go look it up. You go, hey, I think 105.3, they play country music. I'll call them.
But this is somebody that's saying, gee, I think I'll call a country radio station that hasn't been a country station in 2 years.
Mm-hmm. Since they don't listen, they wouldn't know.
That's my point.
No, that's what I said. They're not listening. Yes. But they still remember it as being a country station. That's why didn't I just say that?
I understand what you're saying.
Sometimes I think you do this on purpose. And I still haven't seen any proof on the Eli Wallach thing. Go ahead, you're on the air.
Hey, what's up, Russ?
No.
Hey, is your show syndicated?
No, sir, it's not.
Kid Craddock says.
Yeah, I know.
It sucks, man. I was going up to Wichita, and I listened to it. I was like, what the hell is Kid Craddock doing up here?
Yeah, he's very big on Wichita. Bob, where else is Craddock syndicated?
Wichita Falls, you said that?
Yeah. Oh, by the way, congratulations to Bob McNeil and his wife. She's actually now taking another job. Very nice.
2 days.
She's had it for 2 days. Yep. Who wants to do football squares on how long before she quits?
The over-under's 20.
I'm in.
Couldn't we do that? We could do that with a calendar, couldn't we? Just pick a date?
Yeah, sure. How many squares can I buy?
It's another big paying. That's always the big argument that comes up when Bob and Marianne and I go out and everybody starts drinking. And when Marianne gets drunk, she gets pissy. Bob, and Bob, when you get him drunk, he'll tell you anything.
Yes, I remember.
Yeah. They told me how much AW used to make.
Yes.
Ron and Don.
Mm-hmm.
The old general manager. You get him drunk, he'll tell you anything. You wouldn't have to, if he was ever captured by the North Koreans or the South Koreans, whoever those sneaky bastards are that come up and jump behind you, you wouldn't have to torture him. Just give him a couple of shots of Jack and ask him anything. Anyway, he got drunk and let it slip down. Oh, if I was no job, this bitch.
It's on.
Yeah, then it's on. And he does it every single time. I go just for the floor show. Yeah. And it's cheap.
Is that the time that she left him in the restaurant and made him walk home?
Kind of.
Yeah, okay.
She wasn't drunk then. She was just pissed. Bob was drunk. She knew that she could leave him. She goes, since I'm not drinking, I'll take the car, screw him. All right, who wants to do squares? How do you do this, dude? Seriously.
If we just get a calendar and pick a date.
There could be some big money on it.
Oh, yeah.
But I want to buy like several days. Can you do that?
Sure. You can buy as many as you want. You pay so much per square, you put all the money in the pot, and the person that picks the correct day wins the entire pot.
What's today? What is today, the 5th?
Today's the 5th, yeah.
Yeah.
How much per day to buy?
I don't know. I don't know how football squares work.
However much you want to do. $1, $2, $5.
All right, so we sell the squares. We can say each square is worth $5.
Okay.
All right, now, if you pick the day, how does this work?
If you get whoever gets the correct day wins all the money that's been paid into the pot.
This is the day she quits, or how many days she worked?
What do we decide?
The day she quits.
Okay.
Who's got a calendar of June?
I won my office.
Yeah. I go $10 a square.
Okay. I'll buy 2 squares.
Just 2?
Yeah.
Okay, today's the 5th.
Let's go 5 so Eddie can get 1.
All right.
Let him buy them for 1 or 5.
Now, how do you do this? How do people get to decide? Because it's not fair, like if I start and I get all the good dates.
Well, we can take turns picking dates.
Oh. Okay.
I'll start them down.
Because you'll buy the entire month.
No, I don't have to buy the entire month. I give her about 3 weeks.
If he buys the whole month, then he gets his money back. That's fun.
Yeah. We need to make it so that it's not so costly that not all the days are bought. In other words, we want to be able to buy every day in the month.
All right, $5 a day then.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Because today's like her second day.
Right.
Yeah.
And Bob already sent me an email. She was bitching about having to get up and go in this morning.
All right, here we go.
So I'm thinking.
I want some days next week.
Yeah.
Okay. You want to start?
Whatever 14 days from today is.
That would be the 19th.
The 19th? I like the 19th. Everett, what do you want? We'll just do it this way. Good.
Monday. I want next Monday.
Okay. Whatever.
Well, first we need to determine what
Pick a date. Don't give date, JD. Pick a date.
Well, today's the 5th. That would be
do the math
the 10th.
Okay. Everyone's the 10th. Eddie, what do you want?
The 11th.
11th. Daniel?
12th.
Okay, I also want the, JD, what are you taking?
I'm taking the 9th.
What is that, Sunday?
Sunday.
That's the day she'll announce it to Bob. I'm not going to work tomorrow.
Now we got to go by when she quits at her job.
Okay. Then
You still taking the 9th?
I'll take the 13th.
All right. I want, can I buy a block?
No. Does she work 5 days a week, Monday through Friday?
Yeah, she's supposed to.
Okay.
Yeah.
Theoretically, I understand.
And what's funny to me is she's allowed what allows her to do this and pick and choose the jobs. Actually, what she wants to be. Did I tell you guys this? She wants to be a professional foosball player.
She's really good at foosball.
Foosball. The thing where
I know what foosball is, but how do you be a professional foosball?
She's practically a world champion.
You go out and you play, and people pay money to watch you swing little guys in circles.
You get endorsements. She's a big time. What does she want? Did she win some kind of big state competition in foosball?
I don't know.
Seriously.
I don't care.
Just tell me about it.
It's foosball. Now, if it was something, really impressive like air hockey.
Will they get jackets or anything or what?
I don't know.
Special gloves?
Great big racing outfit. I don't know. I don't know anything about it. But what allows her to do this is Bob's got a job, so it's always funny to me that she gets pissed off at Bob. I think it's because Bob has a job and she doesn't. All right, I'd like to have, let's see. God, this is so much fun. I want the
why don't we just, instead of doing it this way, assign people successive days in order?
I don't know what you just said.
Well, in other words...
No, I want the 17th.
That's how it's going to
Monday
work out.
the 17th.
Okay. What do you want, Eddie? You want any more squares?
Yeah, I'll get one more.
What do you want?
Does anybody got the 22nd?
No.
That is a Saturday.
Yeah.
No, give me the 21st.
All right. Give Eddie the 21st. What do you want, Everett?
I want the following Monday. That would be the 24th.
Dan?
I'll take this Friday, the 7th.
Oh, man, that's what I was going to do.
You got those backwards.
I'm sorry, what did I do wrong?
I'm supposed to have 24, and Eddie's supposed to have the 21st.
Sorry.
Yeah.
And what did you just ask for, Dan?
The 7th.
The 7th.
Damn you. Okay, I'll take the 6th.
All right. How many you got?
It's tomorrow.
Okay. Let's stop there, and then we can sell the rest of the squares around the office.
Okay.
Perfect.
Yeah. That way we can make extra money, because right now, not that much if one of us wins.
Yeah.
Okay.
For the joy.
Yeah. We need a break here.
Please.
Bob, you want in? Which day you want?
I want more than one.
We're only taking
two apiece.
Two apiece.
These are the days they're taking.
And this is in...
These are Saturdays and
This is all
June?
All June.
Okay.
These are Saturdays.
What do you...
23rd. Is it 23rd available?
Yes.
Yeah, you can have the 23rd.
That's a Sunday, though.
She works weekends.
Okay, 23rd, and you can have another one.
23rd and 25th.
Yeah. Dan, if Marianne calls in, ask her which day she wants.
She's a ringer.
What?
She's a ringer.
She'll cheat. I know it. Break it. I'm good. I was just guessing.
More of the Russ Martin Show coming right up.
There's another email from somebody that says Heather Hayes is out of my league. Different circle.
Well, she is in a different circle.
It says, Russ, I think the day that Heather Hayes plays fart noises during a newscast is the day that you can be classified as the same social circle.
That could just be a job, though. She could be farting up a storm at the house.
I can only pray she's farting while she's reading the news. Just sneaking them out.
You know.
Yeah. That Steve Eagers just secretly fanning going.
I'm amazed news people ever come up here. You know the ratings are good if they'll suffer through this.
Yeah, and the fact that Sarah Seidner wants to come back after everything we put her through last time is shocking.
Yes.
They're doing some story tonight on Darlie Routier being innocent.
Really?
Yeah. Anybody see that promo?
No.
Did you see it, Eddie?
Yes.
Did they say what the evidence is?
Something like a bloody handprint or bloody fingerprint, or I caught part of it. I was watching the thing for us last night, and they had the promo for it for today.
Dan, call Promo Joe over at
Fox 4,
Channel 4, and see who's doing the story on the Darlie Routier thing.
I'll get right on it.
Well, that's on appeal right now because a portion of the transcript was missing. I think I don't know what happened with the court reporter's record of the case, but part of it's not there. So the case is currently on appeal, from what I understand. The rationale being that she should be retried because it's impossible to perfect a good appeal
because you don't have the transcript.
Right, there's insufficient record.
All right, I'd say that's fair. You should really have transcripts of the case.
Yeah, I think so.
Did they ever say how they lost it?
Chick
pass out?
I'm not sure what happened.
Don't they also audio tape these things?
Not usually.
Well, when I was in court, when I was on the stand with Judge Boner, I could see mics feeding into a recorder.
Right.
And I'm still pissed. Did you ever get his name to Dan? Because I want to get his ass on the air. I don't like the fact that he said the day before, we got to hurry up and get this guy tried because he's still got a handgun license. And while the case is going on, he's looking at somebody in the back of the courtroom laughing like this is a waste of time. That pissed me off.
Yeah.
Did you ever get the information to Dan on how to get a hold of him? His name, the court number, anything?
I don't know if I did or not. I can get it for him, though. It's easy.
I talked to Promo. He said Jeff Crilly is doing the story, and he will get him to call in. He's going to call him, ask him to call us.
Okay. He likes us, doesn't he?
Yeah.
He's the one with the full lips.
Yes.
So much for him calling.
He'll call. So that's my next thing to do. I'm going to talk to Judge. What's his first name? Is it Bruce?
I think it's Bruce, yes.
Is it Woody?
Woody.
I was going to call him Woodrow. There's no chance of me being back in his court for any reason, right?
Not unless you're sued civilly. I mean, that would be the most likely scenario for you.
Right. Good. I'd like to speak to him then.
Okay.
He has an office and everything, right?
Oh, yeah. He's a regular judge.
Okay. Elected official?
Yes.
I'll fix that. Go ahead, Mark. You're on the air.
Yeah, I was trying to see, didn't some local guy, invest a bunch of money to have lawyers investigate the Darlie Routier thing?
Yeah.
And,
didn't one of the guys, somebody...
They still found her guilty at the end of all that?
I don't know.
It was about a year ago.
There was a lie detector test in there that the husband took, wasn't it?
I think so.
Yeah, and that didn't work out well for him, did it?
I don't think so.
All right, thanks. Hold on.
Yeah.
Is that Curly on the hotline?
It's on the hotline.
All right. Hi, Jeffrey.
Hey, Russ. What's going on?
How are those big full lips of yours?
I guess you've been seeing these promos.
Yeah, I saw something about the family. Is it the family? Who's got the new evidence?
The family has been working on this case from day one. And I don't know how much you remember about the case, but there was one piece of evidence that was never explained completely in the courtroom. There was a fingerprint left in blood on a glass table, and it was a small print, and so the prosecution suggested that it was one of the dying boys who made it. Darley, Darren, the police, the paramedics were all excluded. And because these boys were buried before they were ever fingerprinted...
We don't know whose it is.
Right, and Darley's side couldn't refute it. They said, no, that's the intruder. Well, 2 years ago, they exhumed the boys' bodies. And
I didn't know that.
Yes. Darley's family says, as difficult as it was to disturb the graves, they felt like that was the evidence they needed to prove Darley Routier innocent. So they exhumed the boys' bodies and they collected fingerprint evidence off of their hands and started the long path of trying to prove that was an intruder all along. And it's difficult because the fingerprints weren't great, the fingerprint left in blood wasn't great, but they have just received a report from a doctor, a forensic pathologist out of Tennessee, that says that the fingerprint in blood was made by an adult.
And obviously they fingerprinted everybody that had already been there. Darley, Darren, the paramedics, anybody that would have been in there.
They've excluded everyone. And I've talked to their chief investigator. I talked to the district attorney yesterday on this matter. And he says, yes, we believe that print belongs to the dying boys. Everybody in that house had been excluded. So if this is an adult print, as this expert says, Darley could have been telling the truth all along about an intruder. And,
I think the biggest damning thing for them, if you just kind of remove yourself from the evidence, which already looked kind of funky to begin with, just the fact was it the day after they were having the silly string party?
6 days, I think.
Yeah, whatever it was within the week. I think that, as far as the public went, that was the most damning thing. It's like, how could you even stand there and be conscious? Just be
Absolutely.
I would have been, if I had kids... Hang on, let me think this out. No, I think the silly string.
The silly string thing obviously was what convicted Darley. It looked horrible for Darley's family.
Right. Because they were out there shooting it, smiling, laughing. Like the kids were there.
Right. And we did a report a couple of years ago. I was off doing light feature stories at the time of the murders. I really didn't follow it other than what I saw on the news. And so a couple of years ago, my boss has sent me out to do a story about how Darley killed her kids. It's kind of a rehash.
Right.
And as I started to look into it, I said, well, I'll go to the other side and see what, she has her defenders, and I'll see what they have to say about it. And I looked at this book called Media Tried, Justice Denied. I don't know if you've seen this book, but it's a book where a local author got access to all the photographs, all the evidence that the jury supposedly saw.
Do you know about this, Everett?
Yeah.
And
this is the book Eddie was talking about.
In the book, just horrific bruises on Darley's arms, what have you. But as I started to dig deeper into this, Russ, I wanted to know about the silly string incident because, I watched it along with everybody else. She looked guilty. What mother would be smiling and spraying silly string 6 days after her children were murdered? And the piece of evidence the jury didn't see was that the police had bugged the grave. They had been waiting at the grave site for a confession. They were hoping that Darley or Darren would confess.
Oh, that's right. I remember hearing about that. I never heard any of the tapes, but I remember somebody saying that.
It's documented what the entire day. They're in a van with audio and video, and you see at about 9 in the morning, you see Darley's younger sister show up with her boyfriend delivering some balloons and say to the headstone, we'll be back a little bit later with some silly string. And then about 4 in the afternoon, you see on the police videotape that the jury never saw, you see a somber prayer session with a minister. And the minister says, help us to remember that this is a little boy's birthday, that this is a day of celebration. And then, right before Darley has the silly string party, she says on this police tape to her younger sister, is it okay if we do this? Are you sure? And the little sister says, no, it's fine, we'll pick it up. So the silly string party was not her idea. This is her younger sister's idea. There were little kids there, and so
maybe she's not guilty, she's just stupid.
Well, yeah, and it's not the way I would do it. But as Darlie explained it to me when
I like the way he went along with me on it.
Yeah. There were little kids there. They didn't want to make it a big cry fest. They were trying to lighten it up for the kids. And so she sprang silly string. It's caught on camera, and I talked to a juror who has since decided that she's innocent. He tells me that they convicted her on that, on her facial expression on the tape.
I told you, everybody did.
They played it 9 times, over and over and over, looking at her face, saying, "That's not the way a mother grieves." And this juror has since seen the photographs in this book.
You realize at this point nobody has to watch Channel 4 tonight because you already told us the whole story.
Well, it's one of these deals that even if you have the information, society convicted this woman, and if there's a chance that she's actually innocent, it's almost too horrible to imagine, that if she was telling the truth.
Plus, it looks like she's gotten a little hotter looking in prison. It does. I'll say she hasn't.
You know what I'm saying?
I know what you're saying.
If she is truly a victim, and society put her away, put her on death row, and there's really an attacker out there.
And if she looks hotter now, we should put her out.
What would this other intruder's motive be? Anybody have any idea? Let's say there was one.
Why would you just go after the kids?
Why would you just break into a house to kill some kids and get out?
The motive that was floated in this Media Tried Justice Denied book is that the attackers thought Darlie was alone. That from the light of the television set, from the back window, you could see a woman sleeping on a couch. And that the attackers went in with intent of maybe raping Darlie and perhaps stepped on a kid and freaked out. Now,
they gruesomely killed both kids, though, right?
Right. And I'm not sure I buy that completely, but to me, it makes more sense than the prosecution's argument that here's a mother and dad who were living this high life and then fell on hard times, and now they had to get rid of a couple of the kids to make their life easier. Yeah. But that doesn't fly. I mean, if there was a 9-month-old baby who lived. And any parent knows that the most high maintenance of the kids is going to be the baby. So did they free up their lifestyle by murdering 2 boys? The motive has never really sat well with me. And so I'm not sure I buy what Darlie's side is saying, is that this was some kind of rape attack gone wrong.
How exactly full are your lips? I was getting a little bit morose. Yeah. Have you ever had them measured? Am I the only one that's ever noticed that? Every time I see him, I just think Jeff Full Lips. I don't even know what his last name is.
Really?
Is it Crilly?
Crilly. It's Crilly. And my wife is Victoria Sneak.
I didn't want to say that until you did.
Yeah, and she loves your show.
Yeah, Victoria's always been nice to us. She's a little dingy. Jeff, say she's not. Jeffrey, yes? She's a little dingy.
No, she's brilliant. She is so smart.
She married you for your lips.
But she thinks very highly of you. And when she did that radio series a couple of years ago, she said Russ Martin was the one who got it. Here's a TV station coming in to do a profile on the radio stations, and man, your show was rocking. I mean, she said you had.
She's also the one that's sat next to Burton Gilliam, the actor from Blazing Saddles, sat next to her. Burton's in the corner doing absolutely nothing, dressed up in his cowboy outfit like from Blazing Saddles, reading the paper, not saying a word, and she totally misses it.
She doesn't believe that there were any quality films made before 1985. So,
Right.
Also with Pretty in Pink.
Pretty in Pink. I'm with her on that.
And we have these discussions because I'm 11 years older, and I remember.
Your lips are holding up very well.
Well, thank you. A couple of months ago, let me tell this quick story.
Okay, go ahead.
A couple of months ago, they were doing the Freddie Prinze story on True Hollywood Stories,
right?
And I could hear it playing in the other room. And about halfway through, she comes running into the bedroom, and she says, "Oh my God, did you know that Freddie Prinze Jr.'s dad was an actor?"
Oh.
And I'm like, "Baby, until about a year ago, I didn't know who Freddie Prinze Jr. was. Come on."
Then she looks over and she goes, "Look, cows." Yeah, sweetie, that's right. Those are cows.
Have one?
No, sweetie, you eat those.
Oh.
Where is she right now?
She should be over at Channel 33.
We're going to be working next door in about a month.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we're moving on there.
The old KLLI studios, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, we're going to trash it up. All right, so this runs tonight. What time?
Tonight at 9.
On Fox 4.
Tonight at 9.
Run again at 10?
Yeah, we'll have some more at 10, and I'm sure there'll be some more tomorrow.
Okay.
Yeah. Hey, Russ, thank you.
Thank you, Jeffrey Fuller.
All right, man.
All right, bye.
Bye.
Now, I don't know if she did it or not. Just with all the silly string stuff and the flimsy evidence of the way the screen was cut and all the other stuff, I went, yeah, the bitch did it.
Well, and the venue was changed from Dallas County to, I think, Hill County. I'm not sure which county, but a really small, conservative, rural county that, in retrospect, probably did not benefit her at all. And, I mean, if she'd been tried in Dallas County, she would have had the benefit of a far less conservative jury pool and conceivably would have had a different
And the biggest thing is, personally, I don't care. I couldn't care less. But her cans look big. They do.
They are.
I saw them escorting her about a year or so ago. They look bigger. She looked like she had trimmed down a little bit. Made me horny. I said they should turn her loose.
Forgive her. She's hot.
Forgive her for her sins. Isn't that what you do?
Yes, you do. But you keep them in jail.
Oh. Yes, Nathan?
Yeah.
Is that one of the guys that was pissed off, Dan?
Yeah, he was really hot, man. He was
he?
Yeah, he was pissed off saying that Jeff Crilly is trying to turn a baby killer free.
Yes, that's what he's doing. I agree with, what was his name?
I don't remember.
Nathan. I agree with Nathan. If he would only call back. What is it, Norm? Norm.
Yeah.
What do you want?
Russ?
Yeah.
I have a question. How long does it take them to find a forensic pathologist from Tennessee? Is that the best they could do?
I don't know. Is that where the guy came from?
Well, I think it was Kentucky or Tennessee. That's what Curly said.
Some state with vowels in it.
Yeah. I mean, everybody has an opinion.
I don't care.
And secondly, didn't her husband flunk the lie detector test?
Yeah, I think that went against him.
Yeah. And he might have been the one that caused all the bruises. I mean, the whole, there's absolutely no motive for somebody.
Maybe she burned the cheese sandwich.
What was the screen thing? Screen evidence?
I believe the screen was cut, but it was cut from the outside, from the inside out.
Yeah, and I think it was cut with a knife that was obtained from inside the house.
Yeah.
In other words, they matched up fibers on the screen, metal fibers on the screen, to a knife that was found inside the house.
That's
part
pretty
of the
damning.
Yeah. And the fact that I don't believe the wounds she ever had were life-threatening.
Well, actually, one of them was. One of them came within I think a millimeter.
Well, that could be because she's not smart.
Yeah.
You see her cans, Norm?
Yeah, they're pretty nice.
See? We should let her go, shouldn't we?
No.
Oh, come on, Norm.
No, you should go visit her conjugally in jail.
Yeah, I could stick her through the bars. Can you do that?
No. There's plenty of women on the outside. Seriously.
I know, but she's a celebrity.
Holy crap.
Hot women of death row.
There's people that do that.
Yeah.
Fall in love with guys who are on death row and stuff.
There are websites.
In the world.
Websites devoted to that very thing.
We need a break here, Eddie.
Please.
All right, hold on. Rapists don't kill kids. I don't get that one. All right, we'll take this and then we'll break. Yeah, what is it, Dave? David? Dave? Hello?
Hey.
Yeah.
I read the book. She is getting hotter in jail, but there's no way she did it.
How come?
Because, man.
Now, first of all, you got to remember the book's going to be slanted in the direction of she didn't do it.
You know what? That doesn't even matter because I followed everything and I've read all the stuff. And if you look at the pictures of her, there's no way she did that to herself. Roundlet Police Department is a bunch of fumbling fools. And every time I go through that city, I think I'm going to get railroaded for something. They're just a bunch of idiots that couldn't find their butts with both hands. So they said, well, let's just stick at her with it because we don't know what the hell's going on. That's just the tip of the iceberg, man.
What have you been arrested for in Rowlett?
I have not ever been arrested.
Well, the day's not over.
Well, no, it ain't, man. But
what are you driving?
This ain't right. No, I listen to you all the time. But
all right.
There's just no way, man.
You know what? I don't like reading books. Eddie, read the book and tell me about it.
I already did.
Oh,
hey, man, all you got to do is look at the pictures. You can even do that, Russ.
Are there pictures of her in there?
Yeah.
She look good?
Of her all beat to hell and back. And you know what? They never showed the pictures of her beat up to the people in the courtroom. Or the stuff that happened before.
Do what, Eddie?
Yeah, they did.
They showed them all the
showed them in court.
Yeah, the defense side would have showed them everything.
Yeah, what convicted her was...
Shut up, David.
You know who Dr. Henry Lee is? He's a blood specialist. He testified at the O.J. Simpson trial and stuff like that. They sent blood evidence to him of things that were on her clothes and different things, and her story didn't match up. There was blood from the kids on her back in a dropping fashion, where if you were like holding a knife up and it was dropping,
swinging it,
yeah,
right.
It was on her back, and she's like, they couldn't explain that away. There was blood under things that supposedly the guy had knocked over as he was running out.
Yeah,
and there was blood up underneath it, like drops of blood of her blood.
Did any of that drop off her cans?
No. But there was just a lot of stuff. I read the book, and it was very slanted. And, I mean, that's what I would have done. Had I killed somebody, I'd have got somebody to write a book saying, no.
Right. All right. Sister is in the Murray unit with Routier. Well, of course she is.
In fact, can they hear us there? We get Darlie to call.
Yeah.
Her name is.
All right, Eddie, hold on. We'll break, I swear. Let me just take this call. Hey, Wes.
Yeah.
What's your sister locked up for?
Attempted murder.
Okay. And she's locked up in the next cell with Routier?
So in the same unit, not the next cell.
Oh.
They work together. They got like a sewing factory or something, garment factory there where they sew. And
so little bippy tops, tank tops that she can wear there in prison. Jesus. Do what?
Flannel pasties.
Yeah.
I've even had...
Hold on, I got to pinch my nipples.
Okay.
All right. Are they allowed phones in there or anything?
No. But the thing is, I've went down there and visited my sister quite a few times, and I've even...
You stick it through the bars?
What?
So, listen to him.
But I've even written Darlie a few times. She's wrote me a letter once.
Darlie?
Yeah.
What did she write?
So we discussed the murders too much, just how lonely she was, frustrated, and how she was crossed and all that stuff.
Pinching her own nipples. Mm-hmm.
I hope so.
All right, I got a break here. Thanks, Leslie. All right, we'll be right back.
More of the Russ Martin Show coming right up.
All right, 507, J.D. Ryan is here. Everett Newton, the rock and roll attorney. Associate producer Eddie Boyd, producer Dan Lewis. Jonathan Dodge is in the thing. We'll grab this. We'll start news. What is it, Ronnie?
Yeah, Russ, I was wondering if your foundation was doing anything for this narcotic officer that was found shot to death in Waxahachie. The Captain John Goss.
Yeah, I know who it is. We're having to put that on hold for the time being. Dan, have we got anything confirmed yet?
I don't have it confirmed yet. I've called everybody at every station, every TV station, news person I know working on this.
All right. There's more to this story that I don't want to say anything just
There's
yet.
more than meets the eye on this story.
Yeah. There's something else to the story, Ronnie.
Oh, okay.
And so far, we just got a lot of unconfirmed rumors, so we're not going to say what it is.
Yeah, because it's a cop. I'm not big on dropping those out. If it's anybody else, if they were black, I'd do it.
Nothing.
So if Dan can confirm some of this before we get off the air, we'll let you know.
Okay, thanks, buddy.
All right. Now the news story, the rumor that's floating around, that's freaky.
Very much.
I don't want to say anything else.
Okay.
But it's very strange of where that would happen. Mm-hmm. There at the office. Mm-hmm. I don't want to say anything.
Mm-hmm. Nothing else.
Not a word.
All right, let me grab this. I already grabbed one, didn't I? Yeah, sorry, David, you're out. Let's start news here. 5:10, J.D. Ryan's on the new 105.3 FM Talk with News.
Thank you, Russ. News brought to us by Fowler Toyota and by Nextel. It's the way business gets done. 1-800-NEXTEL-9.
Hold on a second. Eddie, where did the food come from?
The Loon Bar and Grill. The Loon Bar and Grill. LOON Bar and Grill off of McKinney in Dallas.
Did he bring food a couple of weeks ago?
Yes.
All right. That was good.
It was very good.
How was the calamari?
Excellent. You really should try it sometime.
I had it one time. It wigs me out.
You didn't actually eat it. You spit it out.
Didn't I eat it?
No, you spit it out. You put it in your mouth and went... Have one piece.
It's squid.
Just one piece.
It's squid.
It's wonderful. It's a delicacy.
Is it one of the... I don't care what it is. Some people in some countries, people eat monkey brains while it's still in the monkey.
It may be good there.
Do you eat shrimp?
Yeah.
So that's what's the difference in calamari?
It's prettier.
Oh, okay. I got you.
Squid, just the name, squid. Shrimp, let me put it this way. What is shrimp when it's in the ocean? What do they call it?
Brian?
Shrimp.
Yeah, shrimp.
All right. What do they call it when you eat it?
Shrimp.
All right. Calamari in the ocean?
Yeah, it's called squid.
Thank you.
Okay.
You changed the name for a reason.
Oh.
Because it's gross.
Okay. It's like escargot, I guess.
No, when you eat it in the form of sushi, though, yeah, it's calamari roll. You're right.
Thank you. They changed the name for a reason.
It's delicious.
It's nasty. Are there any more left of where they...
Yes.
What are the difference? There's the round circular ones and then the ones that look like baby squids.
Yeah. Why don't you start off on a round circular one? They are delicious.
Now, what is the... Oh, pus. What is that?
That's... Go ahead. No, those are legs and things.
Is that a whole squid?
Oh, that's the best part.
Eat that.
Okay.
Ooh.
Delicious.
Were you one of those kids that used to sit out in your front yard and eat locusts?
Doodlebugs, primarily.
Did you?
Mm-hmm. See, I can't eat that part because that looks like a spider.
See, that's gross.
That looks like a spider.
Now, what is this? That looks like a Funyun.
That's what it is.
Well, I know, but what is it? What part? Is that the tip of the testicles?
That's the crown.
I mean, the tentacles?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's the top of his head?
Yeah.
Oh, F that.
Oh,
thanks, Dan.
I'm not eating... No.
It's
Come on.
Seed.
That's his reservoir tip. I'm not eating that.
No, it's not.
What is his part?
It's the Funyun of the sea.
What is this?
Have some of that.
What is this?
That's his tentacle. Cut up.
I'm not eating it.
Why?
This is part of the
tentacle.
It's delicious.
All right. I'm going to chew it.
Excellent. You're going to be so happy.
I can't.
You didn't even let it be in your mouth for a second.
All right.
You're not chewing it.
Yes, I am.
No, you're not.
Can you see my teeth on it? It's quite tasty.
Told you.
There.
It's back at one piece.
Wow. I can't really do it. I don't even think for cash I could eat that.
They're very good.
I can't.
They're delicious. Try another.
Here, not chew another one. I can't. All right. Thanks to the loon for the ticket.
That's delicious.
What, Daniel?
Well, our so-called friends at Channel 4 stabbed me in the back. Actually, no. Everybody's Channel 4 just released it in the 5 o'clock news.
Which was what?
The coroner's report on the police officer.
Suicide?
Suicide.
See, we knew and we didn't let it out till it was confirmed.
Right.
But the coroner's report came out just before 5.
That's all right. Ain't nobody home watching TV. We still beat them. Screw them. We beat them. We beat the morning news. Channel 8 have
it? Channel 4 so far has been the first one to let the cat out of the bag.
Yeah, we had a few people. Actually, I got some emails at the house this morning about it. That said, before you issue a check, hold on. They copied the email here. Before you send a check off to Waxahachie, the word is, and they tell us parenthetically how they know, and I don't want to say, that there was an audit coming up because the task force was switching to being run by Tarrant County, or something to that effect, and there was approximately $15,000 missing. Supposedly this officer, again I'm saying supposedly, had a gambling problem and may have become overwhelmed with his problems. Then they say here they're speculating suicide. So that's what we were waiting on. Because as cold as it sounds, the foundation's there for fallen officers, not ones that,
Yeah. So die in the line of duty, active
Somebody else killed him.
Yeah.
All right, so there's the answer to that, Ronnie. Thank you.
Okay. The Bush administration. I
wonder why I did it at work. You know, when you just go home and get all your stuff in order. You have a family?
Yes. I'm told he does, yeah.
Well, maybe that's why I did it at work.
Yeah.
It'd be the quickest. Somebody would be there the quickest to find him. And
yeah, the rest of the team, what it said in the news reports that I've got is that the rest of the team went out to run some errands, and that left him alone in the office. So he took that opportunity to end his life.
Still worth $15,000?
Doesn't seem like enough to.
Doesn't seem like a lot to you. But to him, that could be a lot of cash.
Well,
and the embarrassment and getting fired once they find him and potentially prosecuting him.
Yeah, I suppose. So it wasn't the cash. It was probably the prosecution.
Mm-hmm. And the embarrassment. Of course, now it's all out anyway.
Yeah.
The Bush administration is proposing to photograph, fingerprint, and get detailed information from thousands more foreign visitors to the United States. Under the plan, the Justice Department would expand the reach of an already existing law to keep better track of tourists, business travelers, students, and temporary workers considered possible security threats. A toddler playing hide-and-seek right out of the Lucy Show became locked in the bank vault and spent nearly 7 hours trapped inside while rescue workers pumped oxygen and sang to him. The boy, 18-month-old Matthew Mingle, was fed juice through a tube, snaked through a hole. The little boy was playing hide-and-seek when the vault closed. The vault, of course, on a time release and could not be opened with a regular combination or keys during after business hours.
That was the first thing I thought of, too.
Gomer?
Yes.
Yeah.
Using a welding torch trying to get in? Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. R&B star R. Kelly is indicted today on child pornography charges stemming from a videotape that officials say showed the Grammy winner having sex with an underage girl. The grand jury charged Kelly, whose first name is Robert, with 21 counts of child pornography, and that's a felony charge. He could get up to 15 years and a fine of $100,000.
Hold on, let me see what this guy wants. What is it, Tony?
Oh, Rosiah.
Tony?
You just saved me about $300.
Why?
Well, I got pulled over at the top of the tollway and 121, right?
Was DPS trooper?
Yeah, it was like one of these undercover guys, right?
Okay.
So he pulls over and he proof of registration and driver's license handed out to him. And he goes, well, this is expired. I'm like, well, the new one's, let me talk the glove box. He says, well, you ran that red light back there. And I'm thinking to myself, you know what? I just got a ticket doing 93 and a 62 weeks ago. Not so good. And I think back to my conversation with you, and I go, you know what? I'm sorry, officer. I just had my head up my ass. And he goes, well, you know what? Why don't you just pay attention more carefully and be safe. Hands the stuff back to me, and I drive off. Sorry, Everett.
I'd just like to say I would not recommend that for everyone.
Yeah, take the ticket.
Use that approach at your own peril.
And you know what? That's not even a genius tactic. I think just cops are so sick of the crap when they pull somebody over. Everybody's got their own story. And the cop, because you're a cop and you pull so many people over, you've heard it. There's no way you haven't heard it. I just figured I had my head at my ass is a little more unique than I was chasing a bumblebee around the car.
Have to go to the bathroom.
It'll work for me.
Yeah.
And again, if you feel the need to be verbally abusive,
he said I just had my head up my, he picked up on it.
All right.
He could see he could see that.
And that's kind of unusual for a trooper because they don't seem to be as friendly as like the city cops. In fact, the troopers scare me.
Yeah, he mentioned
they do,
that
I know.
he was going off. He was going off duty, so yeah.
Well, you're welcome.
Thanks.
Thank you for calling. Every trooper I've seen has been huge. Is that a prerequisite?
I don't know. I'm too busy shutting down my law office.
One guy gets away. You're not going to starve.
I don't think I had my head up my ass is going to close your business. Might get you a midday show.
JD would do.
Okay, John Wayne Bobbitt is under house arrest now. A Nevada judge released him from jail pending resolution of a domestic battery case in Las Vegas. A woman he married back in March called police in May saying she'd been assaulted to push down. Bobbitt's lawyer says she now wants the charges dropped. 35-year-old Bobbitt admitted, well, of course she does. The 35-year-old Bobbitt admitted guilt to 4 of the 5 probation violation charges, and he's now at home with electronic monitor until he goes back to court. Got news for you. Got good news for you. If you got a preteen daughter, Britney Spears on the way out. That's according to TeenMag.com. Recently polled 15,000 girls between the age of 10 and 15. According to the poll, 54% of these girls say that Britney is so over. Another 31% she says she's on her way out. Only 15% think she's hot as ever. Apparently, the young girls turning toward role models that seem less glamorous and more real, like Pink and even Kelly Osbourne. The editor of the magazine says a lot of girls now are becoming more empowered by people like Pink and Kelly Osbourne, someone not so skinny, not necessarily pretty. It's cool. Ashley Judd's fast-driving husband, Dario Franchitti, I don't know what it is, got a speeding ticket in Anderson County, Kentucky.
What is it again?
I don't know.
Say it again.
Franchitti? He's French. Despite
is that what they call it when they go?
Yeah, they call it that.
What are you taking? I'm taking a Franchitti.
I said C-H, chitty.
That's what I said.
Okay. You got a speeding,
it sounded a lot better when you slowed it down.
Got a speeding ticket in Anderson County, Kentucky a few weeks back, despite Ashley's efforts to use her fame to get him out of the ticket.
You mean his name didn't work? Don't you know who I am?
Dario got tagged for speeding in his great Porsche convertible. Ashley riding in, right beside the cop who stopped him said,
I am the great Franchitti.
State Trooper Todd Evans says, quote, when I pulled her over, the passenger turned around and gave me a big Hollywood smile. When he ran the license when he got back.
I didn't realize you were the great Franchitti.
When he got back, she tried to get out by saying, we were debating whether you recognized me or not. And the cop said, I thought I did, but she looks different without makeup. She looks pretty trashed. So they got the ticket anyway. Oh, didn't he just win a race or something? Her husband, I'm not saying it again.
I don't know if he did or not.
Yeah.
Maybe he had the runs.
She's in a new movie right now with James Garner here on cut number 4. It's called Divine Secrets of Yaya Sisterhood. It opens up in the theaters on Friday. Ashley Judd.
What? He had the runs.
I get it. Running fast. Ashley Judd was asked what she thinks about the film being referred to as a chick flick.
Hold on. Line 5, Daniel? Yeah. What is it, Don?
It's Franchitti, and he's Scottish.
Oh, jeez.
Well, that ruins the whole story.
Yeah. Thanks for screwing it up there.
Thanks, Don.
Damn. It was a lot funnier when it was the other way.
I think we're going to leave him French.
Chitty.
I'll be careful from here on.
I'm saying CH.
Yeah. And when I say, I'm saying it with a PH. Okay. So it's not the same.
Okay. All right. Anyway.
World of difference when you go to court.
Yeah, I understand. Oh, yeah. Ashley Judd, what she thinks about this being called a chick flick.
Okay, first of all, why would that be a bad thing?
Is her husband
and
there?
If it's a good thing, why is it a chick flick? It's just a human story in many ways, and it doesn't need to be defended one way or the other. That didn't make any sense at all.
No, it didn't.
But it was funny. Her husband was there.
Yeah. Anyway, here's a scene from it. Cut 5 is a scene from the movie Divine Secrets of Yaya Sisterhood. Listen to James Garner's accent in this.
Is it bad?
It's pretty bad.
Shep! Shep, come here! Oh, my God. She's going to do it. Look. She's going to marry that boy. I mean, that man.
One, does that mean you two are speaking? And two, how much is it going to cost me?
Here we go. That's Divine Secrets of Yaya Sisterhood in theaters on Friday. Cut number 1, Chris Rock is out in Bad Company this weekend, and he was asked if he could become a real spy.
No, because he's black and too many people are paying attention to you anyway. So, yeah, he got to really blend in to be a spy. Yeah, I guess I'd be a good spy in Africa somewhere.
Guys everywhere. Chris Rock was asked how long it took him to help him. Do you care anymore?
I don't know. What's the next cut?
It's Chris Rock.
What cut?
Cut number 2.
All right.
Was asked how long it took him to bond with co-star Anthony Hopkins while they were shooting Bad Company.
Being in Prague helped a lot because we both were experiencing Prague. So we automatically had something in common. So we were like, France. Where are you eating? Where are you eating? Is there a bookstore? Oh boy, all the bookstores have, there's no American bookstores. Okay, I found one. I found a record store. I found this, you know what I mean? So we were going through something together. If we'd done the movie like in L.A., we wouldn't have bonded as much.
Bad Company's coming out. Got 3 is a scene with Chris Rock and Anthony Hopkins. Okay, we're done then. I'll see you guys out at Moose and Vinny's in Arlington, 5th Annual Bod Squad Bikini Contest. Thursday nights, we'll see you out there, and I'll have some tickets to the 2nd Annual Party, too. Also, Buddy Contest, 4 and 6 o'clock. Listen for your name to win cash. Go to KYNG.com. Click on Win Cash for details. I'm J.D. Ryan on the Talk That Rocks Texas, the new 105.3 FM Talk.
We're going to tether falls the mother sucker. Tether falls the sucker. How we More of the Russ Martin Show coming right.
All right. I'll do a check on traffic. Jonathan Dodge at the controls of the new 105.3 FM Talks, White Friend Chicky.
All righty. Well, this report brought to you by Cuervo and the Texas Department of Transportation. A whole bunch of accidents in Dallas, none reported in Fort Worth. But basically everything I'm going to read to you is an accident, all right? Southbound 75 Central and Campbell exit, only the right lane open. Accident. Eastbound 635 before Skillman, left lane blocked. Multiple accidents. Southbound Spur 408 just past Illinois, only the left lane open. Accident. I-35 at Wycliffe. Guess what? Accident. Southbound 45 at Simpson Stewart. Northbound 75 at Walnut Hill. Westbound 175 at Bear. And southbound 75 at Mid-Park. All of them accidents. And then the one on the service road at westbound 183 at Windred. Slow down there because people are looking off the highway at the clinic where an SUV slammed into the front. This report brought to you by InternationalStarRegistry.com. This Father's Day, give your father more than just a Father's Day gift. Name a star after him. Call the International Star Registry at 1-800-282-3333 or visit StarRegistry.com. That's traffic. I'm Jonathan Dodge in the new 105.3 FM. White.
All right, thank you, Jonathan. Clearing 62 for the low tonight and partly cloudy. Mild should be mid-80s. Tomorrow we're at 81 degrees currently at the Talk That Rocks Texas, the new 105.3 FM Talk. With it. Don't. You're going to start a trend. What? Everything from now on is going to be that.
T-shirts next week.
Friend Kitty.
I can't remember the guy's real name now.
Does it matter?
No.
Chitty Chitty.
T-shirts, calendars.
Yes.
Bookmarks, everything.
I saw the great Friend Kitty live at Budokan.
Yes.
How could you not recognize me? All right. Dan says he's getting phone calls. Not that I really care. People want us to go ahead and write the check to the cop's widow.
I see. Because it's the widow. As opposed to the...
Yeah. The idea for the foundation was fallen officers.
And but it's for the families of fallen officers, and that's what people are calling about. It's not the wife's fault or the kid's fault to be as kids. It's not their fault.
I didn't say that. But you can't now.
You're just saying you have to draw the line somewhere.
Well, you have to. Otherwise, you'd be writing checks because there are other officers that something happened to them and they weren't on duty. We'd be writing checks every time a police officer died as opposed to one dying in the line of duty, which is, though, it's like our way of saying, we know you got a sucky job. It sucks the way that you died.
So heart attack or self-inflicted doesn't count.
No.
Okay.
And I'm not doing it to be cold. But the whole idea was for fallen police officers, fallen firefighters.
Killed in the line of duty.
They were killed by someone
while
else.
in action.
Yeah.
All right.
Right. And I'm not going to argue the point. You can call all you want. You will get nowhere with me.
Why is that, pray tell?
Because I am the great Franchitti.
Ever, don't feed him.
It's going to happen anyway.
I wish I had a cape.
Oh, you will by 7, I'm sure.
I want a cape and a top hat.
Okay.
Be 15 rabbits up here in an hour.
And one of those wands that turn into flowers. How could you miss a name like that?
Oh, I don't know what his name is. I'm all out of racing. That's how it's spelled. You see it?
Yeah, you can follow phonetics.
It's not phonetic. If you said it phonetically, it would be what I said.
Let me see it.
Hang on.
I particularly liked your attempt at a save. Oh, he's French.
Yeah.
Well,
that explains
the Fran threw me, you know.
Franchitti. Yeah, I would have said the same thing. His first name's Dario, though. That doesn't sound Irish.
No, it's Italian.
I think the guy said Scottish. I don't remember.
Or whatever. Isn't that the same thing?
I don't know.
It's close.
But yeah, same there.
Yeah. Same hemisphere.
Yeah, looking at his name, I'd have said Franchitti, too. Because it's Chitti.
Yeah.
Hey, with a name like that, you really have to have great in front of it. My driver's license would say that.
You'd legally change your name, wouldn't
you? To the great.
The great.
We can arrange that for you if you like.
Every time you introduced yourself. Nice to meet you. I'm the great Franchitti. Thank you. What is it, Butch?
Russ.
Yeah.
You have the highest incident of suicide in police departments.
Say it again?
The suicide rate among policemen is so high. And yet these widows out there, they have no idea. The pressures. And I thought your foundation was basic to help the widows. It's not for the officer. It's for the widow and the kids.
You put money in my foundation?
Well, that doesn't matter.
Yeah, it does. When you put money in it, then possibly I'll listen to you. Don't call up and tell me what to do with my money, because I'm not going to listen to you. And do you know why? Why, Russ? Why?
Oh, God.
There's no reason to say it. You can feel it.
But you will. I'm guessing 400 times between now and 7.
Oh, yeah, I can wear this out by 7 o'clock.
Absolutely. Plus, there were extenuating circumstances. It wasn't the stress of the job.
Well, it might have been, but you know what? Start your own foundation, and then you take care of it the way that you want.
I've gotten some calls from police officers that have called the show before. Mm-hmm. So I know these guys are cops. And the consensus I'm getting is that they no longer feel that he was a police officer. He gave up his right to be a cop when he started stealing money.
That's a good point.
Well, and you've got to look at it this way, too.
But you know what? And I'm not trying to short sell what happened. So don't anybody call up and go in that direction. Because the great Franchitti is not capable of that. Thank you. Whatever.
That's one. I'm keeping score.
I'm not sure anymore. No, what I was going to say is that the money in the foundation is a limited resource. Mm-hmm. It has to be allocated the best way you see fit.
If I had millions of dollars in there, I would be a little more lax in the guidelines.
Well, and you've got to give it to the least culpable parties out there. In other words, if you give this guy money, you're essentially taking it from someone who did fall in the line of duty. Ultimately, that's going to be the net effect.
And there's not that much money in the foundation. I'd love to say, you know what, any cop, I don't care what happened, any firefighter, any EMS, at one point or another, you served society, you did a great job for us, very noble profession, I'm going to give you money regardless. If we had millions of dollars, but I don't.
Perhaps, if only you were some type of magician.
Shut up, Everett.
Russ.
What is it, Jeff?
The Dario guy, he's Italian, man. How many Scots do you know named Dario?
That's what I said.
I told you it sounded Italian, like Dario Argento, that Italian filmmaker that does all those really.
It sounds like his name's Ian McGoogle.
Well, then maybe his name is Franchitti.
Good Lord.
But it's not because he's French.
What is he now? I forgot. He's been Scottish, he's
Italian,
he's French, and he's something else.
I don't know.
Okay.
What is it? Yeah, Carl?
Yeah. His dad is Italian, his mom is Scottish.
Ah.
Yeah.
So
That's the deal.
What's his last name?
Franchitti.
All right.
Franchitti. The H, it is silent.
Mine would be too if that was my name.
Perhaps you would like to pet.
Okay, I got to start another list.
The great Franchitti. We are entrusted with a 100,000 watt broadcast facility for 4 hours a day.
$1 million, multi-million dollar radio station.
We're giggling like Girl Scouts going through puberty.
Yeah.
Oh, now the hair grew in. My great friend Kitty's almost filled in. Go ahead, Brian. You're on the air. Hold on a second, Brian. What are we playing today, Eddie?
I have the Stupidest F, or Rock and Roll Jeopardy, or Ass Word. I mean,
man, you're packed. What would we like to play today?
JD really hates the stupidest
Anything but that.
You don't like the Stupidest F? How come?
I just not good at the pressure. I just can't take the pressure.
Well, you're not real good at Rock and Roll Jeopardy either. Neither am I.
Yeah, but it's easier to fail at that one because you don't have to say anything.
Yep, that's true.
Yeah. You can just stand idly by and suck.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It's okay not to know something. Like you have to let everybody.
Yeah, it's like being in class and the teacher. Yeah,
was close.
The teacher calls on you. Yeah. You have to say something.
Yes.
I'm sorry, Brian. What'd you want?
Yeah, Russ, I was just going to say that I don't think that you should give this guy the benefits. I mean, what happens if the fund runs out of money?
Yeah, that was it. And like I said, I'm not trying to short sell what happened because he was a police officer, and at one point or another, you know, he did a good job, but this foundation isn't rich, and that's, you know.
Well, certainly it's going to come to an end at some point. How would you like to be that last guy whose family can't get the benefits? He died in the line of duty, and the reason why he can't get it is because of this guy. And it's an unfortunate situation all the way around.
Yeah. Well, and I appreciate the fact that you gave to the foundation, seriously.
Well, as soon as I get back to the house, we're going to do it again for you.
Thank you, sir. I
appreciate the email.
Thank you.
Bye.
Go ahead.
Stop it. I can't look at you.
Surely you will let me go from this ticket.
Yes.
Let me rumble the engine of my car for you. I am driving my new Moto Dookie. Ooh, cheap guys. The only thing that makes this stupid bit funnier is if I held up my paycheck right now.
Exactly.
We need a break before we play. What are we going to play? We didn't decide.
I don't know.
We haven't done Rock and Roll Jeopardy in a while.
Yeah, Everett's here. It'll be good.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
We'll do a short version.
Okay.
All right. We're breaking here, right?
Yes.
All right. All right.
More of the Russ Martin Show coming right up.
Yeah, you're right. You have to turn and look your head in left and right when you're doing the Captain Morgan dance.
Same way as the leg.
Yeah.
You look stupid in the other way.
Did you see it from in there, Dan?
No, I didn't see it.
He was doing the... Eddie, reload this so JD can dance to the crazy elephant. He was doing it during the bumper. You ready, Dan?
Yeah.
And now, back to the The Russ Martin Show.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful. He's going to do that at the appearances, right?
That rocks Texas.
I'm in charge, though.
5-3.
Yeah, you should get cash for that. There's no reason you should degrade yourself like that for free.
Oh, no.
I'm going to charge for pictures.
All right. What are we doing here?
Are you going to keep the money?
No, actually, I was thinking about, seriously, charging like $5, because people are going to want to take pictures in this stupid costume. So if they want to, they can give me $5 and they can go into the foundation so we can build some of that up.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Oh, it is,
$10 if it's got to be the dance.
Yeah, you should charge extra for the dance. Is Rob still here?
I don't know.
What's his extension?
806. It's almost always full, though, but...
Why can't I just dial it?
I don't know. I'll try it.
Hold on. I'll be able to get through. Because I am. I guess I'm not. Yeah, Dan, see if you can get a hold of him. I want to find out what the status is on the police fire parade thingy. What is today, the 5th?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Was that 17 days to the anniversary party?
Yes.
That's how much time to get that coordinated.
I know he's been working on it.
You calling his office? Jamie, just stick your head out in the hall and holler for Rob. I didn't say... That's what I meant. Are you coming this way?
Here, please.
Thank you. Hi, Rob. What's the scoop on the cop fire parade thing? Anybody respond yet?
Yeah, we got 3 cities that responded. I can't remember what they were.
Just 3?
Well, via email, and I got a bunch of voicemails that I haven't had a chance to go through yet. So we're getting responses.
Have you called City of Dallas yet?
That's on our list, yeah. We actually sent them an email, so we have an email contact.
Dan, do you still have Laura Miller's cell number?
Uh-huh.
See if you can get her. We'll just get that City of Dallas handled right now.
Okay.
I think we got North Richland Hills.
Yeah.
Haltom City.
Yeah.
And Mansfield.
Okay.
I've actually spoken to those 3.
Yeah.
The rest of them.
Are they...
Yeah, Mansfield said something to me about they sent some officers up after 9/11 to New York and to help, with the cleanup and stuff.
Yeah.
And they want them to be in the parade. So I'll get all those details.
Yeah. All right.
So
just kind of give us an update every time you get another city.
Yeah.
That way we know who's not coming.
Yeah. We'll put a chart together so you can see it when you come in.
Okay.
And, you can help us out with that.
All right.
So,
cool.
You're gonna lead the parade?
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to get a helicopter to pick you up and then fly you back to Dallas because I don't know that you have to be there all day, but I'd like you to be the lead in the parade, which we're trying to get American Airlines Center to be the parking. So
the meeting place for all the police departments?
That's where we'll meet. We'll go, we'll travel down to Ennis, kick off the anniversary party, and then I'll just try to get you a helicopter to bring you back to Dallas so you can do what you got to do and get ready for you guys are going to close the show, right?
Right.
Eat My Pie's going to close the show. So I want you to be rested for that.
Any fire departments respond?
Not that I know of.
Okay.
Yet.
All right.
So,
let us know. Thank you.
Yeah.
Leave him alone, Everett. We're on the air.
Okay. No one would have known.
What were you going to do?
I just wanted to ask him a question.
Obviously, they would have. The mics are on.
But I was just going to motion to him so that he would not have had to.
Show me the motion, and I'll see what if I would have noticed. Nobody knows what that means.
Well, he would have known.
No, he wouldn't.
Yes, he would.
No, he's stupid.
Didn't you see the size of his neck?
Yeah, I didn't even get it. I'm the great French Eddie.
Well, it's not relevant to your scenario at this particular juncture.
Okay.
I left a message with the mayor. With her, I called her cell.
Didn't you say they were already working on it?
Yeah, her assistant, and he gave me the numbers. He called and left me a message with all the numbers of the people to call, and I gave those to Rob.
Okay. Dallas and Fort Worth really should be there.
Yes.
Yes.
And the other cities would be great. I mean, I want this thing to be a couple of miles long.
That'd be awesome.
Just one car from each city. Every city could afford to put up one car.
You want it to start here?
It's going to start at the American Airlines Center.
Okay.
And drive Dennis. We go down there. We take a great big panoramic picture. Sell that. Put the money back in the foundation.
How far is that from
years? About a half hour.
Okay.
I think Ennis is about 45 minutes south of Dallas. Does that help you?
Yeah. Imagine being a criminal, being on 35 that day, just driving back from Austin.
Holy crap! They're on to me.
No, there's no way to work the Great Brain Kitty. All right, hold on. Let me see what these people want, and we'll start the contest. Go ahead, you're on the air.
Yeah, would you tell Russ that
What?
to call some of the smaller cities like Newark?
We've called them all. Thank you. Hello?
Hello?
Yes.
Kelly thinks,
Okay, good. All right, you guys ready to go?
Yep.
Okay. Is the intro loaded, Eddie?
Oh, no.
I don't even know what intro we're using for this. Just load anything. I don't care at this point. Here, use Asian Jeopardy. There, that's fine.
And now it's time for Asian Jeopardy. With inscrutable host of Asian Jeopardy, the Honorable Russ Martin.
Hi.
Number one super guy.
What are we playing today, Dan? Playing for today?
All right, we're playing for a domestic disturbance prize pack, including a personal radio, T-shirt, a free showing of the movie, and more. We will also throw in a pair of tickets to 105.3's second anniversary party. Order domestic disturbance tonight on in-demand pay-per-view from AT&T Digital Cable or Charter Digital Cable. Go on an amazing trip without ever leaving home.
All right, we have 4 contestants on the phone, each of us playing for one of those contestants. We're ready to go. Eddie, you set? What are you doing?
How do you record with
forget that. We're more about the show. If we don't get it on tape, screw them.
I have to do it again at the end anyway, so record it there.
Never worry about that. The sales department wants a copy of that. Bad enough. They can tape it themselves. All right. Everybody set?
Ready.
Test the buzzers before we go. Everett? JD? Daniel? And mine. All right. What's the category, Eddie?
It is top pop and rock for 1984 and 1985.
Okay.
JD?
Is it Thomas Dolby? Or what is Thomas Dolby? Finally the Science?
No, we just have to know one or the other, right?
Yeah, whatever.
That's Prince.
Yeah.
What is Prince?
What's the song?
When Doves Cry.
Yeah.
Not even close.
Let's make it. You got to know the name of the song.
Okay.
Okay, next one. What is What's Love Got to Do with It?
Correct.
Is that Tina Turner?
Yes.
What is Footloose?
Correct.
Wait, JD, go back to 3. Do the dance, JD.
Oh, it's fast?
Yeah, do the Captain Morgan dance.
You're wearing this out.
Yeah,
That's perfect.
Okay. I charge next time.
It goes to the foundation.
It's going to even be better in the outfit.
Oh, yeah.
All right, here's the next one.
What is Jump?
Correct.
What is Ghostbusters?
Correct.
Russ. What is something of the poison? I was close, wasn't I? Poison something isn't in there?
No, I know who it is.
Oh, I know what it is now. You don't know
No.
I think this is it. Is it Come a Chameleon or whatever? Boy George.
Yeah. I was thinking Church of the Poison something.
Oh.
What is John Waite missing you?
Correct. Oh, boy. I may have jumped the gun. Mad About the Boy? Is that right?
Incorrect.
Oh.
What is Let's Hear It for the Boy?
Oh.
Everett. What is Bruce Springsteen? Dancing in the Dark. Correct.
What is Cyndi Lauper? Girls Just Want to Have Fun?
Correct.
Oh, God. She's making a comeback, you know. She's got a new album coming out.
What is, I see the secrets you keep, dancing in the sheets, sleeping in the nuts, I don't know.
Everett, what is Talking in Your Sleep? Correct.
Is it the Eurythmics?
Romantics.
Whatever.
There's something X.
Yeah. Twins. I don't know the name of the song now. JD,
what is Hold Me Now?
Correct. No. It was their one hit, wasn't it?
Now they had a couple of them.
Oh, man.
What is 99 Luftballons?
Correct.
Or 99 Red Balloons, either way.
Yeah.
What was the name of the chick?
Nina.
Okay. Dream About You. Correct.
Wait for the hook.
Yeah. Is it Dan Hartman?
Yes.
Nice. What is Billy Joel, Uptown Girl?
Correct.
What is Night Ranger, Sister Christian?
Correct.
I remember the song, but
what's the score so far?
I've got 1, Dan's got 2, Everett's got 3, you have 7.
Of course. And do you know why?
Know why?
Great friend, Jetty. What is Huey Lewis in the news? I want a new drug.
Correct. What is Quiet Riot, Come On Feel the Noise? Correct.
What is Thriller, Michael Jackson?
Correct.
Yeah.
rat. Round and round.
Correct. All right. What do you got, about 20 left?
Yeah, 20 more.
All right, we'll take a break. We'll come back.
More of the Russ Martin Show coming right up.
All right, producer Dan Lewis is here. Associate producer Eddie Boyd, J.D. Ryan, Everett Newton, a rock and roll attorney. What's the score? Where'd we leave off?
I got 1, Dan's got 3, Everett's 5, you're at 8.
Okay. Ready, Eddie?
Yes.
Okay. Wait a minute. Line 3, Dan?
Yeah.
Who is it?
Rodney.
Yes, Rodney?
Hey, Russ.
Yes.
What's going on? Hey, in this R. Kelly thing, man, I got a partner that bought one of those tapes over the internet.
All right, slow down. What did he say?
R. Kelly, the guy who got busted for child pornography.
Actually,
yeah,
he's just been indicted.
Right.
Right.
They were selling those tapes over the internet.
Mm-hmm.
And people that bought those tapes, are they criminals too? I mean,
Yes.
Are they what?
You can get in trouble for possessing anything, fill in the blank, any verb, pretty much.
You mean that stuff's already on the net?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Why'd you download it?
Huh? I didn't download it.
Oh.
A partner of mine, it was on eBay. A partner of mine bought the tape off of eBay.
Wait a minute.
Yes, sir.
eBay wouldn't let me sell little body parts when I had my what I have?
Vasectomy.
Yeah, they wouldn't let me do that, but they'd let that videotape be sold on eBay?
Probably. Yeah, but at the time they probably didn't know that it was what it contained.
Yeah, because it didn't say child pornography. Well, I'm sure it didn't say child pornography, but it said R. Kelly's sex tapes or something like that.
Oh, okay.
And so he could be charged with something, right?
Yeah, I think anytime you possess any type of child pornography, it's not good.
Another quick question.
Yeah.
Everett, on the gun case earlier, if you go into the shooting range and you get stopped by a cop or whatever, and you had a pistol in your car, are you subject to all
Potentially. Depends on where you keep it. The best advice is to keep it in your locked trunk on the way there, broken down.
Oh, okay. Because I'm up for CHL and don't want to be going to the gun range and get stuck.
Yeah. Are you a black guy?
That's right.
Yeah. You ain't gonna get no license.
Huh? What'd you say, Rob?
I didn't say nothing. I have to go down.
All right.
Bye, Rodney. All right.
Later.
Peace. All right. Ready now? It's a good thing that we have the little buzzer thing now, because everybody hit it at the same time.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. What is Wham! Wake Me Up Before You Go Go?
Correct.
What is everybody wants to rule the world, or everyone?
Correct.
Oh, did I get it? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
What a shout.
Correct.
I think I got it.
City?
No. All right. Next one. What is Raspberry Beret by Prince?
Correct.
What was Boys of Summer.
Correct.
What is One Night in Bangkok? But the great French it is.
Murray Head.
Same thing. Sting. I don't know the name of the song.
Free or Set Me Free?
Pretty close.
Set Me Free?
Yes.
All right. All I know is free, set me free.
What is Madonna, Material Girl?
Sade, Smooth Operator.
Of course. Bruce Springsteen something. All you got to do is figure out what 800 songs it is.
What is Glory Days or Glory Hole?
What is Walking on Sunshine?
Correct.
Damn. I wasn't done dancing.
Oh, sorry.
Here it comes. Wait for it. You ready? Yeah. Flash your lights. No. Thank you.
That was the single most retarded thing I've ever seen.
Yeah. What is Born in the USA? Thank you.
What is Every Time You Walk Away?
Man, somebody used this in a movie. I can see it.
It was close.
What is Every Time You Go Away?
Correct.
There. What is The Heat Is On?
Correct.
What is
with a symbol?
What is Miami Vice theme by Hand Jobber?
Yeah.
Jan Hammer.
I give it to him. What the hell?
Is this a new one? What is the Honey Dripper Sea of Love?
Correct.
Oh, Robert Plant. What is I Just Called to Say I Love You?
Correct.
They stole my car. What is Nothing's Gonna Stop Me Now?
Nope.
Ain't Nothing Gonna Break My Stride?
Correct.
And the last one.
What is wear my sunglasses at night? Correct.
All right, that was the last one. What's the score, JD?
Dan and I tied with 4. Everett has 8. You have 18.
What was I playing for, Dan?
You were playing for Birdie. Congratulations, Birdie. You win a domestic disturbance prize pack, including a personal radio, a T-shirt, a free showing of the movie, and more. We'll also throw in a pair of tickets to 105.3's second anniversary party. Order domestic disturbance tonight on in-demand pay-per-view from AT&T Digital Cable or Charter Digital Cable. Go on an amazing trip without ever leaving home.
More of the Russ Martin Show coming right up.
No, I didn't. The front or the back? I saw the front.
It's on the back.
Hold on. It's on my website. Let me pull it up.
Look at the back cover of the book.
Wait a minute. I will now pull up my site, thegreatfriendshitty.com. Server in here is... One moment, please. I am having a great friend.
That was close.
Yeah, I hit the delay. I said chitty as in chitty chitty bang bang.
I know you did.
Dan, I can't pull it up. Just read it to me. I have to type in everything.
Okay. Well, it's as you wrote it.
This is Dewana's book we're talking about.
Okay.
Dan asked me, did I see the book? I went, yeah.
Now, it's on the back cover. It's as you wrote it, I assume. I have never considered having another psychic on my show, as we only want the best, and Dewana is the best.
That's close.
And so on, so on, so on.
I gave him some basics, and I went, here, put whatever you want.
Yeah.
And I would never write anything like that. We only want the best and read it again?
I've never considered having another psychic on my show, as we only want the best, and Dewana is the best. You want to hear the rest?
Yeah, go ahead.
Dewana has been right on so many things happening in my life. Sometimes it gets darned irritating. Any major decision I've made over the past 15 years, I've always consulted this woman first. We don't call her the amazing Dewana Bird for nothing. This book verifies her amazing abilities.
Yeah, I wrote almost all that.
Okay, well, it's not what is written, it's where it's written. Well, it's on the back.
It's on the back flap.
Yeah, there's three reviews of the book on there.
Yes.
She knows what you would have written.
Yours is under Brumley's. Brumley's first.
Could you possibly get Dawn on the phone for me, please?
Okay.
Tell Amazing that the Great wants to talk to her.
Plus, he's got more space than you do.
Who does? Brumley?
Brumley.
Read me Brumley's. And his is first on the back of the book?
Maybe she was alphabetical.
Brumley.
Maybe it was
Mark. How many people are on the back?
3.
What's the one underneath me?
Catherine Hatton, television producer. Oops.
Sorry, that's not alphabetical.
So alphabetical don't work. And she's only got 2 lines.
All right, well, read me Brumley's.
Dewana Bird has led an amazing life, and in Ghost Talk, she bravely relates her experiences. Anyone who knows Dewana knows how generous she is, and this book attests to that as she freely shares her secrets for spiritual fulfillment. Even if you don't believe in the spirit world, Dewana's lessons will give you a new perspective on life and are a guaranteed boost to your self-esteem. And after reading Ghost Talk, chances are you will believe. Al Brumley, radio critic, The Dallas Morning News.
And that's above mine on the back of the book.
Yeah.
Get that bitch on the phone.
Oh. Okay.
The great friend Chitty is mad.
I can tell. A bit miffed.
In a friend Chitty mood.
Yes. What the hell has Brumley done?
I don't know.
Is it because he works for the Dallas Morning News and that looks cool to see on the back of the book?
Probably.
Because he also writes?
Mm-hmm. I'm thinking that's it.
Well, I don't care. I got a link on the front of my website straight to her book.
She's on the hot.
Of course she is.
Maybe it's because Brumley mentions the book twice in his...
I don't care what he's doing. The back of that book is not going to sell anything. Us talking about it or being the link on my website is going to sell the book. Go on.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Oh, I was thinking about going out to dinner.
Yes.
Because I've been working hard all day.
Right. What have you been doing today?
Working on...
Why is Brumley's name above mine on the back of your book?
Now, Russ, surely you can't be upset over that. Are you upset over that?
Oh, yeah.
You're kidding me. The reason his name's first is I took them in the order they came in. Al sent his first, you sent your second, and Kathy sent hers third, and that's the way I did it. It was... Are you really upset over that? Seriously?
He's nodding ever so slightly.
You gotta be kidding me. Russ Martin.
First of all, if I remember anything that I took in college about printing and layout is you have to have everything done before you send it to the printer. Uh-huh. So it wouldn't really matter what came in first or second because you still need all of it to do the layout.
Uh-huh.
Am I right?
Uh-huh.
Okay, then. So it doesn't matter that Brumley's came in first and mine came in second. As far as the layout goes, does it?
Uh-huh.
No, it doesn't.
Okay. The way I did it was,
yes.
Al sent his first, you sent your second.
Yes, I believe we've covered that.
Uh-huh, yeah. And that's the way I did it. I thought that was the fair way to do it.
Oh, is that the way we're going now? How many books do you think that Al Brumley is going to help you sell? Has he written about it in the Dallas Morning News?
No.
Does he talk about it on his radio show? Is there a link on his website to your book website?
No, it isn't, and I appreciate you for all that, but I think you're being a little narrow-minded about this because Al's a good person.
Yes.
And he did get his to me first.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? And I do love you, and I appreciate everything you do to help me out here and to help your listeners out.
Yes.
And
here's what I want you to do.
What's that?
I want that back cover reprinted.
Russ, it's at the printer.
Then if I were you, I wouldn't waste any more time talking to me.
It's at the printer.
I would call the printer then.
Russ, I can't do that.
Then I recommend you get an X-Acto knife and some rubber cement.
Oh, God. And what am I supposed to do with an X-Acto knife?
You cut those out and you flip-flop them.
What I'm thinking right now.
I'm glad this is funny to you.
It's not funny to me.
The long-standing relationship that we have.
To hurt my feelings.
It's hurting your feelings.
Yes, it is. It's actually...
How do you think it... You know what? Let me do it this way. How about if I put out a book and on the back cover I have quotes from different people I know and I got a couple of psychics on the back and I put somebody above your name?
In the first place, if they got it in before me, I probably would not have a problem with it. Okay? And everybody knows how much I love you anyway, so it wouldn't matter.
Who's the book dedicated to?
Well, that's... You hadn't read my dedication, have you?
I don't have a copy of the book. Who's the book dedicated to?
It would be... Oh, Lord. Russ.
Who is the book dedicated to, old woman?
And I'm not an old woman. Thank you very much.
Who's the book dedicated to?
It's dedicated to my dogs and to Muffin. You remember Muffin, don't you? Okay, you do remember Muffin. Okay?
I do, Donna.
And thank you, J.D.
That was a big mistake.
Yes, it was.
So dedicated to your dogs?
It's dedicated to my dogs, and to a dead man. So now how does that make you feel, Russ?
Even more pissed.
Do you want me to dedicate a book to you? The next one I write, I'll be dedicating to you.
No, I don't want it now because I have to ask for it.
You wouldn't have had to ask for it. I'd have probably said to Russ, maybe. Maybe not.
How many copies of this book have you sold so far?
A few. But you know what?
Well, why don't you call your friend the Brumley and see if he can help you? Since he's at the top of the back of your book.
You know, you're not my friend because you help me. You're my friend because I love you, just like I love J.D.
Obviously, you love J.D. more. Al Brumley more.
Well, I love Al, too. Al's a very nice guy.
But you're supposed to love me more. Who do you love more? You love me more or him more?
Oh, God.
Here you are.
Russ Martin, J.D.
You couldn't see this coming, Duana?
Oh,
Hello?
God.
I'm not a psychic.
I must not be. I'm going to.
Hello, McPsychic.
I thought Russ was wouldn't be petty about this.
You thought what? What did you just say?
What did
How long
he
have
say?
you known this boy?
What did he say?
Nothing. What's what you said?
I said
you thought Russ wouldn't be petty about this?
That's what I said. I didn't think he would. I thought I knew him well
You
enough.
are shooting your business right in the foot.
Well,
You marked that, didn't you?
Oh, yeah.
Everett, do you think he's petty?
Don't drag me into your whirlwind.
Don't drag him into your psychic bathwater. The one with the great big log floating in it.
There's no reason.
You know what? Fine. You know what? I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Do you love Al?
No.
You don't like Al?
No.
Okay. And you don't know Kathy, so and you're above her. She got hers in last.
You know what? It's okay with me. I'm just kidding. I love the fact. I think it's a lovely book, and I appreciate the fact you included me on the back cover.
Well, you're my friend.
Yes, I know, and I appreciate the fact that you included me on the back cover, and I'm okay with it.
JD, had you sent me one, I'd have put yours above Russ.
I'm sorry, we're talking about me right now. I just said it's okay, and I'm happy with it.
Are you serious?
No.
That went well.
I see a storm on the horizon.
This is one storm that I'm going to win. Of all the stuff that we've done, and she puts me... I'm happy with it.
You're in the middle, which is the focal point.
Eye level.
Now, that's right. That's where you look.
Yes.
Of course. Center of attention.
We need to break, Eddie? Okay. We'll be right back.
More of the Russ Martin Show coming right up.
About being the last band at the anniversary party?
Not till just a minute ago.
Till he came in?
Yes.
Oh, they said he was going to talk to you before he brought it up.
Well, there goes that too.
Yeah. Which means we would go on about 8:30.
Okay, perfect.
I'm not flying in a helicopter back from the Motorplex.
I was waiting for this. Why?
It's a helicopter.
They fly all day, every day.
And some of them...
Maybe get Jonathan to fly.
What sort of cars?
I'm not flying anywhere with Jonathan. Do what?
A lot more cars crash than helicopters.
I don't care.
Okay.
They don't fall as far.
Yeah. When a car stops, normally you can get out of it, and you're on the ground. With a helicopter, it's the same thing.
People die
but you're flat.
every day in car accidents, and people don't die every day in helicopter accidents.
All right, let me do it this way.
Okay.
How many car accidents have you known me to be in?
None.
How many helicopter accidents have you known me to be in?
None.
That's from keep it that way.
Okay.
I am not flying in a helicopter from the Motorplex all the way back here. I'll drive back, or I'll get a hotel. There are hotels in it. No, they're not.
No.
What if
there is. There's I think it's called the NSN on 45. But
there's probably some between here and there.
You can wear your cape.
Get George just to drive you back and forth.
It would be very majestic.
Why?
Fly back.
To fly back with your cape flowing in the wind.
Why?
Because you're never mind.
Thanks.
Make him hang out there.
Yes. You just dropped a great friend in your background. Go ahead, you're on the air.
Yeah, Russ, I just want to tell you I love your show.
Thank you.
It's really great.
That's very kind of you.
Hey, I was wondering,
of course,
what are you going to do with your career?
When?
I mean, you could be so much bigger than you are now.
No, I don't think. I think this is about it.
You think so?
Yeah, I know my limits.
Man, I just think you're great. I think you could really step up.
That's very kind of you. Seriously, I'm not being an ass. I appreciate it.
Well, you're very welcome.
Okay.
That's all I got to say.
Okay, thank you. All right, so we got the 3 numbers we're going to do?
Yes.
Okay, we're going to start with Highway to Hell.
Yes.
We have our mystery number.
Right.
That's in the middle of the set. And then we're going to end with the Long Way to the Top.
Oh, yeah.
I think because Rob couldn't decide because we got bands playing all day at the Motorplex.
Right.
And I think what had him decide who was going to finish was he kept flashing back to the foam party. And we were doing that, and Brumley's on the keyboards, and he's wearing it out. They were just nuts.
Yeah, it was good.
I'm sure a lot of it was the fact that there were topless dancers running around on the stage.
That helped.
But they were still, it was just literally, the phrase fits, they were whipped into a frenzy.
Mm-hmm. It was great. It was really,
Didn't we do it like 3 times?
Yeah. Play it again.
Yeah, okay.
All right.
Not like I know anything else. Here we go. What time we got to be out here, Eddie?
7:03.
All right. Yes, Jeffrey?
Hey, Russ, there's a lot of hotels in Ennis.
Like?
Well, they got the Holiday Inn. I think it's like the Comfort Inn or the Days Inn. All right there at 45 and 34.
Okay. All right, I may just do that. We get a place, we can go back. Just kind of relax there until we go on.
Not have to mess with anything.
Yeah. All right. Thanks, Jeffrey.
All righty.
Yeah. You're going to tote all your equipment down there? I guess you're going to have to.
Oh, yeah. Maybe we can get another Marshall stack like we did the last time. That was great.
I think the guy that brought the amp for me at the phone party said that we were welcome to it. And you know what? I'm using it this time. The guy brings this huge Marshall stack amp out. Yeah. Everything's hooked up. I go out there, and I'm hooked up to this little one. I went, did the guy not bring the Marshall stack out? Everyone goes, yeah, I'm using it. Well, it was for me. Everett's excuse? Well, I'm playing more songs. I don't care. Yeah. That was probably one of the snottiest things you've ever done to me.
I was overcome with power. Please forgive me. It probably won't happen again.
Every time we do a concert, you dick me around on the amp.
I do not.
There was one I went out there, I didn't even have one.
That wasn't my fault.
That doesn't make any difference.
Well, yes, it does. You said I dicked you around.
Whose band is it? Whose band is it?
Nothing to do with that.
Whose band?
It's my band. I had nothing to do with equipment. That was somebody else's mistake. I'm not going to say who.
Was it Mark Thomas?
And, yeah, let's blame him.
All right.
But we got you an amp very quickly.
Yeah, but what he was, I went, does the bass player really need to play the song? Everyone goes, yeah, he really needs to play it. All right, wait a minute. Let me make sure I got this right. Mm-hmm. We're playing at our anniversary party. Yes. This particular song, people are waiting for me to play, but you'd rather have your bass player, who nobody can hear anyway. Oh, we really need a bass player. No, you don't.
We got an amp.
Yeah, I know, but you had already made the decision. It's the bass player over me. That ain't going to happen.
No,
yes, that's exactly why we got to have the bass player.
We didn't make any such decision. I told the bass player, go get an amp now from another band. There was never any discussion as to whether or not you would play.
I really need the bass player.
Well, yeah, I didn't want to eliminate him. I wanted both of you to play. And both of you did. It worked out famously.
But that wasn't the direction you were going.
That is to the direction. You are misremembering.
Who's more important to you, Everett?
Well, obviously Russ.
Obviously not.
Well, obviously he is.
I got the little crapped amp. The bass player got the good one.
He's not even in the band anymore. Who do you think's more important?
That's not at issue here.
Well, sure it is. You asked the question, who is more important? He's not even in the band anymore.
All right, you still have a bass player?
We have a bass player.
Thank you.
That bass player.
We just missed it, didn't we, Eddie?
Yeah.
Just no time for plugs?
Nope.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.